Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I'll be starting up in just a second. All right, I've got my water, I've got my tea, I've got my coffee. I've got all three today. How you all doing? Welcome, welcome. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Good to see ya. They turned down the hype beginning music. Again, like, I've credited it so many times, but I gotta say, Garrett Hill on Fiverr did an absolutely fantastic job. You guys should stop by Garrett Hill if you want some music. I've seen he raised his prices a little bit and he's getting a lot more attention. Garrett Hill, good at making music. One day probably gonna be big. so go get him before they get, before they go full professional. I already think that sounds awesome. And that's called Squiddy Falls, reminiscent of the old Gravity Falls show. Have y'all seen? Let's see who's here. Altair was the first one in here today. Hello, hello. Followed by Cobra. Oi, oi, Ricky-san. Oi, oi. Sneck. Followed by Haruru Kenshi. Welcome, welcome, Kenshi, with the Uwu Cats command. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Mark says, time to get back to saving Ponyo from the crazies. At least, I assume they're after Ponyo. Yeah, I feel like you picked up on that somewhere in the last episode of us playing this, and I think you're probably ahead of the game a little bit, Mark, because I hadn't picked up those cues yet. The clues, I mean. This music do be a vibe. Yeah, I'm saying. Somebody please stop Ricky. Now I gotta get my daily runs in, Orson Jr. If only I ran for 10 minutes before stream every day. I'd be in much better shape. Let's see. Is he doing something evil? He's always doing evil things. Logan, hello, hello, howdy, hola, hey, hi, yo, what's up? Logan, also known as a burning log on the internet. How's it going? Spray and pray, welcome. Now, I gotta ask, Spray. I've been calling you this for years. I've been saying Spray. I've heard other people say Spray. But, like, your name is Spry. Spry and Pry, and that, you might have just left out the vowels, because it's not in the in either. But it also might be a play on words, because, I mean, those are both words. Should I be saying Spry? I've always said Spray, so I'm gonna have to correct myself. If I was. Orson Jr., welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, and where is the girls from the last stream? Is she coming today? Oh, Peony? Peony Estera? Won't be here today, but we both had an excellent time. We even talked more in the DMs after that. I am sure we are going to be streaming together again in the future. And Pio frequently comes by and watches and sometimes lurks at the stream when we're live, so may actually be around. You never know. Did you guys enjoy that Super Bunny Man with Pio? I had a great time. It was very funny. Let's see. I'm glad to see you guys having so much conversation amongst each other too. I was noticing that the other day when we were playing with Pio as well. I'm like, this is awesome. Epic Boy, hello, welcome, welcome. And I keep looking over this way because Darius, is my cat, for those who don't know, is sitting on his cat tree next to me, and he really, really wants attention. And I just put my hand over there a minute ago, and I felt all four of his paws on it. I looked over, he's laying on his side with all of his paws on my hand, but he looks a little bit grumpy that I'm not petting him currently. You prefer Spray, and Spray and Pray was taken, so you used Spry and Pry. I got it. Got it. Well, Spray is the first thought that comes to mind, so it works. And I'm glad I haven't been wrong this whole time. Mark says, I don't know much more about the plot than you. I was just joking about the actual Spanish word the villagers had been repeating that rhymes with Ponyo. Oh, I know. I'm kidding. He hath deemed you worthy of his time. He hath. He's the true boss of the stream, Darius. I showed a picture of him recently in my Discord. Oftentimes he just chooses to lay on my left arm. Like, I'll start petting him over on his tower, and he'll start laying down on my hand, and he'll slowly migrate further and further down my arm, so that half of him is on like his cat tree and half of him is on my arm, and I have to leave it there to hold him up or he'll fall. And he likes that. It's like the perfect amount of entitlement for a cat. In fact, he's enjoying me talking about him right now too. He is a very intelligent cat. He picks up on a lot of English words. Whether or not he understands the words, he's certainly started to learn the contexts of the sounds. And Darius, if he's outside of my room, he'll stand up on his back legs and put one paw on the door and use the other one to knock. Usually like 3 times, like a person. You'll just hear dunk, dunk, dunk. And it gets a little bit more sometimes if I don't let him in sooner. And I'll come over and open the door for him. But if I say no, or if I'm busy or something, and I verbally tell him he's gotta wait, he'll understand that, and I'll see his little shadow from underneath the door start to disappear like it goes away. But then I'll hear like the loudest stomps down the staircase that's beyond my room, because my room is the only room on the 3rd floor. I'll hear him like stomp down the staircase, and I don't even know how he puts that much weight behind those stomps. Normally he's like pretty silent when going up and down the stairs, but if he's angry that I didn't let him in my room, it's like don't down the stairs. Yes, I'm talking about you. He's funny. I love him though. He's the inspiration for the Squiddy Cat. We have a better TTV Darius right here. And you can see the big, like, the white line up between the eyes, like the Squiddy Cat has. The dark fur and the white. Darius is the true Squiddy Cat. I need to get my hand back from him. He doesn't always... Hey, Orson!
Orson should have subscribed. Oh no, is only 12 months. I thought it was a year already.
Me too. I could have sworn it was a year, but I guess it's 12 months. Huh? Such a difference such a little thing can make, huh? Orson Jr., thank you so much for a year of subscription on the channel. Really, time flies. It's crazy. I've been recently looking at my Twitch clips, and my Twitch clips, like the early ones, like when I spent 3 hours trying to beat a Tekken 7 boss, it says 3 years ago. Now, Twitch exaggerates and lies. It's going to be 3 years in July, but we're getting there, man. 3 years of streaming. I really appreciate that, Orson. Sneck says, Ricky, I'd say you gotta deal with the drunk Sneku again in chat today, but 3 ciders in and I'm feeling nothing, so yay. Maybe no drunk Sneck just yet, but the night is young. Well, your night's not so young, I suppose. What time is it for you right now, Cobra? Aegon says we love Darius. Yeah, there were some Darius pictures in the Discord earlier. And normally he doesn't care too much. By the way, here's the Discord if anybody likes to join those things. Darius doesn't care too much for it when I start streaming, because I'm talking a little louder than I normally would in my room where he goes to sleep, and I'm not talking to him. But he seems to be fairly satisfied with the fact that we've had a whole segment about him at the beginning of this stream, so he's just napping away with a smile on his face now. Gotta give him his pets. Oh, he rolled over. We gotta get on webcam again at some point. Or maybe I at least gotta like point a webcam at that tree, so that even if I'm a VTuber, we have like a Darius cam that we can access sometimes. I'm sure he wouldn't want to always be on camera. Again, like I said, he's smart. And I don't know how many cat owners we have out there, but every time you try to pull out a camera or something to capture what a cat's doing, if it's like a cute thing, they immediately stop and oftentimes they leave. Like, they know. They don't want you to capture that. Somehow people do, and the internet is full of cat videos, but I'm sure he wouldn't want to be on camera all the time. But we should have a Darius cam. I think that'd be fun. Orson says, people getting old. Wait, one time I think I told you I was 76, but my real age is not that. No way, sir. Is 83. You see the difference? Orson, your age and existence will always be a mystery to me. Unless we meet in person one day. Then maybe I'll figure it out. I don't know what the chances of that are. But you're now currently canonically 83. So I hope you guys have been having a good week. Mine has been strange. I can't share it all with you because some of it is like secret stuff that I'm planning for the stream, but there's been strangenesses. But let's talk about like strangenesses today, why don't we? I had kind of a rough day at work, and I had a little bit of a rough night last night and I didn't get too much sleep in. And my power went out at my house between 7 a.m. and about 11:30 a.m. So it got a little chilly in here, and I wasn't able to do some of my morning work too well because I couldn't connect to the internet, so I had to contact the people at my job and be like, hey, sorry, my power's out. And the National Grid was outside banging away at the roads trying to fix it. Because it wasn't just mine, it was like the whole neighborhood. So the day was a little bit rough, so I'm like, you know what? I have to eat a little early on these days where I stream, because otherwise the stream time overlaps what my dinner time would be. So I ordered an early dinner and I said, you know what? I'm gonna order something more expensive than I typically would. I want a feast today. My mind and my body have been having a tough time, so I want a feast. So I ordered hibachi. We got any hibachi fans in here? I ordered this big vegetarian hibachi combo. It's supposed to come with this nice, like, unique chef seasoned fried rice and these veggies and a hibachi sauce that they make, and it's supposed to come with a side salad and a side soup and a couple of spring rolls. Like, this was a big meal and it was expensive, I'm not gonna lie. At the end of ordering it all and everything that DoorDash throws onto the charge, the service fees and the tip for the delivery driver and things like that, it was like $35, $37 for this thing. I would not normally spend that much on a single meal, but today was supposed to be a special occasion for treating myself, so I did it. And after waiting like a good hour for the food to come, they delivered me a single like traditional Chinese food sized container of veggie fried rice. They got the order completely wrong. Instead of the veggie hibachi combo, they just sent me like a normal vegetable fried rice, and that's it. Not only was the fried rice like there was less of it than there probably would have been in the hibachi, along with all those delicious seasoned vegetables, but there was no soup, there was no salad, there was no spring rolls, and the fried rice cost probably like a half of what the thing I actually ordered cost, if even that. So you know, they're nice. The customer service, I'm like a chronic DoorDash orderer, so usually if I actually go to them with a problem, they resolve it because they look at like my history of buying things and how little I've actually complained about anything. And they're like, yeah, we don't want to lose this customer over something small. So they gave me money back because I didn't get my thing, which is good. You know, that's just expected customer service. But I didn't have time to order anything else, and I already had the veggie fried rice. So my fantastic meal that I planned for was replaced with some pretty basic vegetarian fried rice. And I'm like, man, I was supposed to treat myself. So instead I got a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, and right now sitting in front of myself I have I have an iced coffee, oh well, it's a latte actually. I have green tea and I have water, so I have an assortment of drinks. The fried rice was okay. It's not the best. This place, I've got a few different Chinese food and Japanese food places around me, and they each have things that they're better with. I was about to start saying names. Maybe I'll leave those off because I've already given people enough information to kind of get a little too close to doxing me. But, you know, there's this one place that the rice is like way better and their tofu is way better. And there's another place that like the sushi is way better and their hibachi is way better. And it's not the same place, and I ordered from the place that I thought the hibachi was best, and their fried rice isn't as good as the other place, so it's just kind of... It was okay, it was mediocre. Maybe a little bit better than mediocre. I'm not going to say their fried rice is bad, but I think it tasted worse because it wasn't what I was expecting, so my disappointment flavored the food slightly. You know how that is, right? It's just like you can have the most uninteresting food when you're super duper duper hungry, and it's like the best thing you've ever eaten. Your mood definitely flavors food a little bit, although I suppose being very hungry isn't exactly a mood. Can be, maybe not fully though. Let me see, did I miss anything here? I've been ranting. I think I mostly missed conversations between you guys, which is fine. Sometimes a little is a lot, yeah. Orson says sushi took an hour and the donut was closer, so if I can guess, you live in a house. Closed case. Oh my god, you're right, I do. I'm a homeowner. I'm still, like, I'm still surprised I can say that. Given my my past and my starting point for beginning to make money, I didn't think I'd be able to say I was a homeowner for quite a while. But I am. It was I was almost forced into it a little bit, but I certainly had been prepping for it. It was just about 2 years quicker than I thought I would have to buy a house. But here I am, surviving. More than that, I have to give credit to my house, or to my life turning around a little bit, I suppose. So that wasn't the only weird thing today either. That was the frustrating weird thing. The other weird thing was at one point my sister came up to me today. She's like, hey, so, and to give context, me and my sister are kind of the only people who buy groceries for this house for the most part. Like, my sister and my mother shop together and they buy together, and then I buy mine. And my sister came up to me and was like, hey, just so you know, you might have noticed already. She's like, I cut up your iceberg lettuce because I thought it was cabbage and we were making a slaw. And I'm like, I didn't have any iceberg lettuce. In fact, I had nothing you could have cut up. And she hadn't gotten any either. And so now I'm like, who the heck's iceberg lettuce was in my fridge? It was just random iceberg lettuce. It's cut up. I don't know. I guess they got free food, but I don't know. Things have been weird lately. I'm gonna give everybody whiplash and vastly change the direction of what I'm talking about one more time here. Although let me see what you guys are saying. I stashed that iceberg lettuce in your fridge, Cobra. Uh-huh. Well, I'll let them know. I'll see if it was good. Orson says, I was just joking, but wow, that's nice. That's more than nice. That's amazing. Good for you. I live in a studio apartment. Well, it was a jump, because before living in this home that I own, I was living in a house that hadn't ever been mine in the first place. It was owned by somebody else, but it was foreclosed, in fact. So even they didn't own it anymore because they couldn't pay the bills, and yeah, not great financial situation. So it was kind of a whiplash for me. Speaking of whiplash, quite a jump in living circumstances, but life does that sometimes. I had been prepping for a while, so at least there's that. But anyway, here's the conversational whiplash I was gonna mention. Do we have any Eccentropy fans here? Does anybody even know what Eccentropy is? I was a little late to starting that, but they were continuing to make the show for a while, and I got into watching it. It's like anime adjacent. It's a Japanese cartoon with little, like, almost Hello Kitty style animals. I think some people have said it's in the same universe as Hello Kitty, but it's like about like office work and releasing stress and this or that. From Sanrio, yeah, you know of a bit of it, but you need to see it. I enjoyed the show largely. And if we got people who need to see it, or I'm just gonna avoid spoilers in general because season 5 of Eccentropy only came out a short time ago. But man, I saw season 5 of Eccentropy this week, and I hated it. No spoilers, but I just don't understand what they were doing. And by the time the show ended, I was like, okay, well, maybe they were kind of like maybe they were putting some things in motion for what they plan next season, and they can only do like so much in one season because the seasons are all kind of short. They're like 10 episodes long, and each episode's like 17 minutes. You know, not that short, but short compared to some other things that come out. But anyway, I was like, maybe they're setting up for next season. Like I can hold back judgment of this one until I see it. And then I read online. That this season, season 5, is the very last season, and they knew that before writing it. So what I saw that didn't make sense to me, that didn't feel like it wrapped things up, that felt like it was setting things up and I was going to withhold judgment, apparently was a series finale, and I couldn't tell that at all from watching it. I got really confused when I read that, so now I'm not sure what to think. That was another weirdness about my week. It's just been... everything has felt slightly off this week. Except for streaming. Streaming has been my anchor, and you guys have been my anchor this week. I really loved Resident Evil, the stuff that we played on it on Sunday, and our collaboration with Pio went fantastically. That was almost bad, because Steam had some problems that day. They usually do a little maintenance update sometime in the afternoon, but something failed when they did it, and their maintenance update ended up going like 4 or 5 hours longer than it typically would, and it was having connection problems, and we were like, we don't know if we're going to be able to get into Super Bunny Man for the collaboration. But luckily they finished it like within a half hour of the stream, and we were able to connect. Because we were like, oh no, we're going to have to suddenly pivot and have this be a talking collaboration, which wouldn't have been bad. You know, I think both Pio and I have plenty to say, and we hadn't played together before, so you know, we had a whole list of topics we could have discussed if it was a talking stream. But luckily Twitch fixed itself. Or have I been saying Twitch? I meant to say Steam. Steam was down on maintenance. I feel like I've been saying Twitch this whole time, but maybe I just gaslit myself by saying Twitch the last time. Mark says Jess likes Eccentropy. She's hearing this from my phone. Can't say I'm a fan myself. Yeah, it varies between seasons, certainly, but I enjoyed it. Aegon says I started playing an apocalyptic anime game, and it's actually really fun. Which one, Aegon? There's a lot of cool ones out there. Is it Arknights? But better not be Arknights. You're gonna get yourself locked in the gotcha. Azrael Dude says I'm here to set you straight, Ricky. It's time to meet the 4th evil at the Resident neighborhood. Oh, not yet. We're still talking. How could we ever start a game after only talking for 33 minutes? In fact, 10 of those minutes was the stream starting up. I've only talked for like 20 minutes. That'd be like speed run to start the game. unless I'm doing a collaboration. You notice I didn't spend the whole time talking when we came in and played with Pio. But I do think the stream with Pio went fantastically, and I'd be happy to collaborate with her again in the future. I hope you all enjoyed it. And thank you all, by the way, who went and followed Pio that day. I noticed quite a few of you did, and I'm glad. Anime Souls. Oh, Code Vein. I got that in my Steam library. I've played it a couple times on stream, but literally only the character creator. I've never gone past the character creation because I had a little period on stream where I was like, oh, I'm gonna make all these VTubers in Code Vein. But I've never actually played the game. I'm going to at some point. Stalling basic streamer meta. You know it. Hey, like, I invented that meta. I don't care how many people were doing that ahead of time before me. I'm the king of talking before doing what I'm supposed to do. Cobra says, I think it's time to grab another drink from the fridge. Aw, shoot. Here we go again, Cobra. Mark says, by the way, speaking of shows with painfully bad finales, did you hear about How I Met Your Father, starring Neil Patrick Harris as Barney Stinson? It's funny you mention that. And also, hello, Froggy! Hello, welcome. Funny you mention that because I was saying that Eccentropy Season 5 has probably now occupied the second worst season finale, or series finale that I've ever seen before, in my opinion. With How I Met Your Mother being number one worst series finale ever. How I Met Your Mother is still the only one that was so bad at the end that it retroactively destroyed the rest of the whole show for me. Because I'm usually one of those people that's like, okay, well, you know, whatever they create is not going to get rid of what was there so far. It's not going to wreck your enjoyment of what was there so far, right? Like, they can make something bad and you can say, oh, I liked this show up until this point, blah, blah, blah. But you'll still have liked the thing you watched, right? No, How I Met Your Mother somehow broke that paradigm and made the rest of the show suck. After the series ended, it was god awful. I'm sorry, but it just was. You do you. I'll do whoever I want, Azrael, dude. No, don't applaud that. What is that timing? Please. This is not something I stand for. With consent. With consent. Ow. Thank you for the bonk, Epic Boy. That's a little bit more appropriate than the applause. Orson says you only get 7 good days and 7 bad days. You only have to take the good with the bad. That's how I see it. Yeah. I've learned to let Daddy to shake the bad off my shoulders and get past a certain age, and you're like, here's more bad again. It'll pass. Help, Ricky has me locked in the basement. You just don't know how to figure out the doorknob, Froggy. It's not a lock. You didn't follow her. What's her stream home? Here it is. It's not in the title, but I still have the peeps command. So there you go. I know I'm a little bit behind on chat, but there's Pio's stream. Yeah, go follow Pio. Let's see. Steals and swallows key. Haruru, you're the one that toggled my hood. I was waiting to get to that point to see it. Oh, and then you did the other 2 things, huh? Alright, so this is Haruru's favorite thing recently, Nya, to do the redeem at 1 minute ASMR mode and end every sentence with Nya. Aegon says it's a Souls-like, so it's really difficult fighting and stuff, but fun storytelling, Nya. Just kinda sad that there's no romancing NPCs, Nya. I still need to play it myself, Nya. It's been on my to-do list for a while, yeah. But you know what we're probably going to do after we're done with Resident Evil? ... not end of sentence, ... Elden Ring. Yeah. I would have said that with more enthusiasm, but Haruru Kenshi has forced me into ASMR, so I can't. But I think it's finally the time for me to play Elden Ring, yeah. Nya. That's your 1 minute. I hope you're happy, Haruru. King Cobra says, okay, legit. Saw what I hope was my reflection in the front door, but demon. It's coming for your alcohol. Azrael, dude. Mark says, yeah, same here. Teen Titans had a craptastic finale, but I'd still happily watch the rest of the show again. But How I Met Your Mother is extremely painful now in retrospect. Yeah, I can't even watch clips of it. I'm like, ugh. It's this thing. Ugh. You got the stabby froggy emote, Froggy? I've never seen that before. Is that your new favorite emote? Let's see. I've almost caught up. Gasp from Spray and Pray. I assume that was about Elden Ring. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Elden Ring soon. I'm gonna get close again. I need to have it so you guys can toggle the far away zoom too. I have to do that like myself now. Yeah, Froggy's gonna be old enough to drink alcohol very soon. Do you want to dox your birthday, Froggy? I mean, some people already know it because of your streams. My birthday's coming up as well. Not next month, but the month afterward. in May. And let me actually check my calendar here. Is May 27th? May 27th is my birthday. There's some doxing information. It's on a Thursday. Oh no, that's April 27th. Dang it. May 27th is on a Saturday. We don't stream Saturday, man. All right, well, it's probably going to be May 28th then. We'll do like a birthday stream. How about that? Ricky's going to be legal enough to drive. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. If you want Elden Ring builds, you know a few. I don't. I gotta suffer through the first run. I'll hit you up for some Elden Ring builds after I've gotten an idea of the game, but I've actually remained spoiler free for the most part of Elden Ring. I mean, everybody keeps mentioning like, what is it, Melania or something? I've heard a name of a boss that's apparently really difficult, but I'm really low on spoilers for that game, so I want to suffer through attempting a build of my own and then get some cool builds later. May 27th, oh no. No, that's 2 days before your dad's, Cobra. Nothing wrong with that. You're a solid 1/4 of a century, Epic Boy. Yeah, well, I'm a solid 1/3 of a century, so there. Vodka is not a good starting drink, Cobra. Especially for somebody who's not crazy about the taste of alcohol. It's like burn. Logan says, I'll be there to troll, I mean help Ricky, if he wants a co-op partner. I have heard that Elden Ring does a lot of like focusing on collaboration, a little bit more than some of the previous ones. How's the music volume, by the way? Is it good? Is it too loud? It sounds a bit loud in my ear, but you guys never hear it the same way. Cobra says, I may look like I'm half a century old, but I'm not even a fifth yet. It's legal for me to... You're not even a... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. I had to do the math on that real quick. That sounded younger than it was. It's literally that Simpsons clip with Ralph saying, it tastes like burning. So this has been a strange week. Thank you all for being here with me during it. And we're gonna enjoy some Resident Evil tonight. Hey, let me get rid of the hood. Hood's gone. I've been looking forward to this game like crazy. I had a ton of fun playing Super Bunny Man on Tuesday, but it feels like it's been forever since I played Resident Evil. In fact, it feels like it's been forever since I streamed, and it was only 2 days ago. I actually made a tweet about that. I'm like, seriously, it feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever, and it was 2 days ago. I guess that means I'm really in the stride right now, and I want to stream with you all. By the way, I do want to thank Rainy Shrimpy for following the channel while we were down. We actually raided Rainy Shrimpy, who goes by Rainy most of the time, but I think Shrimpy's acceptable as well. We raided them last time we ended stream, but we got a follow too, so thank you. Still like to call out all the followers. Your mom made you drink a shot of mango tequila when you were 15. Cobra says, yeah, I don't actually recommend vodka as a starting drink. Just had some nice Polish vodka, Polish vodka not too long ago. Nail polish vodka not too long ago, and it was heavenly. I've brought this up plenty of times on the stream before. I've never actually gotten drunk before, but I've gotten tipsy a few times. Because I don't drink often. I'll usually drink for like a social occasion, but it's often wine or something like that. One of the 2 times ever that I got tipsy, probably the closest I got to drunk, was when I was going to college. Man, all right, I'm gonna do some patting myself on the back here, I guess, because I gotta set the context for it. So when I was going to college, I was doing a double major, and I was doing about 100 hours of work a week. I couldn't sleep well most nights. Some nights I couldn't sleep at all, because sometimes I'd be choosing between 3 things. I could do like 2 of 3 things: shower, eat, or sleep. And most of the time I really needed the shower for my mental health, and I couldn't go all that long without eating either. And sometimes I managed to eat while I was doing work, but oftentimes even just the notion of going out to the food hall and collecting food was too much time that I didn't have, because man, this was a tough school and I was double majoring. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have stuck to one major, but I'm happy now because I got through it retrospectively. But at the time it was miserable. Anyway, given that fact, I was usually very, very low on sleep, pretty low on food because I couldn't even afford that much food. I could eat like once a day. And late in the year, on my senior year, the president of the school wanted to talk about me at this fancy suit and tie event that was going on, where they were having a bunch of the founders of the school and various people who give money and had like buildings named after them at the school and stuff. So essentially a room full of millionaires and a couple of billionaires. And they wanted to like suck up to them and like talk about certain students and things. And the president wanted to talk about me. And I can't really explain why, because I don't want to dox myself. But so I was going in to be recognized. And I did it, and I got through it, and I came back home. I hadn't eaten anything the entire day. I was barely slept. I was in a constant state of being like a little bit out of it. And my roommate's like, hey, you know what? This was a good thing. And there's not anybody around to like congratulate you right now except for me. So I want to congratulate you. I want to make it special. I want to break open one of my expensive whiskeys. And he broke open a Lagavulin. And it was like, here, have a glass of this. And I'm like, on my empty stomach and almost no sleep after an entire day of being worn out. But sure, it's a special occasion. I want to celebrate. I'll try it. And I had 2 glasses of it. And boy, that was the closest I got to ever being drunk. I was just like heavily dizzy. But I probably should have gotten drunk. If it wasn't for my size and build, I definitely would have. That would have been the occasion where it happened. That was the closest. Drunk You is very giggly epic. Orson says, you could ask me, I would be like, boss, where's this guy's shoes I have to kiss? What are you talking about? I must have missed something here. You could ask me, I would be like, boss, where is the guy's shoes I have to kiss? That sounds so strange out of context. Egon says, my parents didn't like that I started drinking as soon as I was old enough. A lot of people don't like it. I don't judge anybody for doing it. It's not really my thing, but I'll occasionally have a cup, like a glass of something, socially. I'm a little bit of a fruity drinker, though, honestly. Like, something like or sugary, like an electric blue margarita, or something like a pina colada. You know, colorful, sugary, or fruity drinks that I'm not supposed to like because I'm a man, you know, that sort of thing. Luckily, people are getting over themselves with that one. But definitely growing up, people were like, nah, you just have to like the ones that taste like pure gasoline. That's the only way that you're a man. I mean, I did just talk about drinking Lagavulin, so I guess I try some of those too. You love the more fruity stuff as well? Yeah, it's a lot better. I'm gonna be totally real though. There's many times that I will prefer a virgin pina colada over a pina colada. I think it's just the fruit that I like. It's not the alcohol. Anyway, alcohol's fine. Mokgoli, it was like a Korean sweet rice wine, and that stuff is delicious. I had that when I was actually in Korea, some like homemade stuff, and boy, that was tasty. That stuff was good. That'd be worth the alcohol for me. I guess that's a time I should have been buzzed too, because I drank like half a bottle of that stuff with like socially with another Korean, and they tend to have a fairly high alcohol tolerance just because of the social nature of alcohol over there, but I was okay there too. Only half a bottle? You should have seen the bottle, Cobra. This thing was this big, like, label-less homemade bottle stuff. And I probably would have drank more, except me and the person I was with both drank half a bottle, so it was gone. So moonshine? Nah, not like moonshine. Aegon says, I visited my cousin recently and he made his own cider and it was really, really good. Explaining the joke with your host, Orson Jr. Yeah, I've had way too many people need to explain jokes to me and then I've been like, oh, I should have gotten that. Let me see. You were telling us the story about how you met your mother. Oh, yeah. And your boss was telling you about this rich guy that was you're gonna show at work, or did I get it wrong? Oh, that's combined a few things, but yeah, it was the president of the school that I was going to that wanted to talk about me in front of a bunch of rich people. That was a strange experience there, to be honest. It was really like the students that were brought in to be talked about kind of felt like zoo animals a little bit for all of these like fascinated old rich guys to come in and like talk to and be like, interesting to see your young and poor perspective on life. Not that a lot of people who went to the school I went to was poor, actually. A good number of people there had no idea what I was talking about if I ever mentioned student loans, because most of the people who went there had fairly wealthy parents who were paying for them to go, and here was me paying my own way through fully and getting student loans for things, and they're like, yeah, I don't know about that world. Epic says, usually if I down a whole bottle, it's usually a premix of wine or something of that sort. Wine can be good. Not all wine, but I think I really like rice wines, but strange enough, I've never actually tried sake before. Or sake, as some people say. I gotta try that at some point, because that is essential. I mean, that's a rice wine as well. Probably the most famous one. I just haven't tried it. Cobra says, my quiet night in, things I have learned... excuse me, let me try that again. My quiet night in, things I have... I legit find a bottle of whatever looks good and down the bottle, because why not? Forgive me, Cobra. My eyes are tired after looking at text all day, and the chat's moving, so I did my best to read that. But the cause why not mentality is just fine, I get that. Epic Boy says, I tried rice wine one day, although it was probably only stuff that I used in cooking, really? Not the best stuff? I mean, sometimes that can still be good. I really want some mokkoli now that I mentioned it. I've also never tried soju, but that was because at the time where I went to Korea, I had sort of a short-term Korean girlfriend that hated soju and was like, I will not accept you drinking soju and having that be part of your Korea experience. So I didn't, because it didn't matter to me that much, but now I'm curious. Now I am curious. You have a bottle of the last batch of whatever your great aunt made before she's not here anymore, and you need to try it. You don't know where it is, though. Hopefully it's something that gets better with age, if you don't know where it is. Orson says, sounds familiar. Let me see. I'm working here because I'm trying to pay for college. Where did I hear this? Oh, well, I forgot. College is still kind of a traumatic memory for me, to be honest. I'm glad I did it because, you know, once you graduate, like, I was in hell when I was there, but then I graduate and I'm like, hey, I graduated with a double major. So now that sounds pretty cool. Now that I'm not in it anymore, you know, now that it's done, it's pretty cool. Pio, hello, welcome. We were talking about you. People had a lot of fun in the Super Bunny Man collaboration. Double major? Yeah, I double majored in, well, major number 1 was interactive media and game development. Because I already knew how to program before I went to college, so I took the game development angle, and that helps my hobbies as an indie game developer. And my second major was professional writing, which kind of covered things like speech writing, persuasive writing, technical writing like instructions, and creative writing. I had fun, and I was also in hell. It was so much work, but now it's nice. Epic Boy says, I regret a lot with college. Definitely could have done. Man, I can't read today. Let me take a second here. Let me regain myself. Let me have a big sip of water. And let me try this again. Epic says, I regret a lot with college. Definitely could have done more than a basic course. It's easy to get there. I didn't go into like proper college until later in my life. And I stand by that. That was a purposeful decision because I've always felt that people like straight out of high school most of the time are not quite in the right mental space for college. They don't really know what they want to do with their lives. If they do, like, congratulations, all power to them. And usually they're in a mentality that they were just like forced to go to school for such a long time, for public school, right? And college has to be something that you're really self-motivated for. Like, sometimes you're paying for it, or sometimes your parents are, but it's still a college, it's still an experience you pay for in some way. And it's about your own future rather than, you know, you're being forced like public school. So I think the mentality has to be a little different. Like a year or two off at least between high school and college is usually my suggestion, because it lets you kind of clear out your brain a little bit and approach college as like, okay, I'm doing this now. Not, oh, my parents are telling me to go do it, or the school system's forcing me to do it. I'm doing it for me. So when I first went to college out of high school, I purposefully took general studies at a community college. And community colleges are nice and affordable. I was kind of low income at the time, so I was able to get a little bit of federal help with it and go to college without even having to pay for community college. And I took general studies because I didn't fully know what I wanted to do. I had a good idea of it, and I eventually ended up doing basically that thing. But my goal at that time was just to take a bunch of, you know, the humanities and science courses you have to take, like, no matter what your major is, and have them ready to transfer to another college. Because a lot of credits are transferable, so I was like, let me take these, let me have them ready to transfer, and then when I'm really ready to get into college and get the degree I want, I can focus a little bit more on my major and less on these other little side things. Orson says, P.O. hi, I'm now following you, not the creepy way. No, just a regular following. When you went to the market to the gas station to work, too much. Hi, my name is Orson Jr., nice to meet you. Don't worry about Orson, P.O. He's a good guy. Epic says, honestly want to figure it out by the end of this year. Yeah. I mean, do your best. There's no real suggestion. I mean, I'm sure I could probably come up with things if I try, but there's no real suggestion for figuring out what you want to do with your life. That's always a tricky thing, and everybody gets there some other way. I had some semblance of knowing that I wanted to be a game developer since I was a child, and there was a lot of ways you could go about that. You could try to get the ever elusive ideas man job where you come up with the concept and and get in as the game designer, you know, but you're not actually doing the programming, you're not doing the art yourself. You might do a little bit of the writing and you might do some direction, but that's really hard. And then there's the art track and there's the tech track. And as I got older, indie game developing started to become an option. It really wasn't when I was younger. But so I always had that idea of it, but until I was out of high school, and even some years after high school, there wasn't really a great college that taught it for a while. I just chose to go the tech track because I'm like, money and stability. I was interested in programming, and I was also interested in massage. I've mentioned this before, but I almost became a massage therapist out of high school. I considered it because I was very fascinated with muscles, and I just did like massages on my friends sometimes, on like shoulders and legs. Nothing sus. I know everybody hears massage and always wants to make it sus, but I was good with muscles. And I really thought, like, maybe I'll go the massage track. But when I came down to, like, comparing programming for my eventual dream of being a game developer, and also having a stable, high demand skill with good pay versus being a massage therapist, it felt like the programming was the definite winner there. It's not that you can't make good pay as a massage therapist either, but I didn't really know that path as well. But that could have led to some very different areas if I followed that one instead. Wow, Ricky 2 majors, I only did a captain. Oh, come on, Orson. Which captain? Do I want to know? It said you went to college and I have no idea what that means. 2 majors and a lieutenant. But no privates. I have my standards. Some people have said you'd be good with coding, so you might explore that. I really recommend coding to anybody who has an inkling to want to do it. Because coding is very learnable. It might seem like completely ridiculous at first, like when you start learning it, you're like, how does this apply to anything? And then eventually it clicks. Like, that was such a strange experience to go through myself, and then to also like be a teacher's assistant and a TA with some coding, because you always start like, the professor will be like, okay, write this class, we call them classes in the programming, write this class that is called animal, and then you create 2 different things like a cat and a dog that extend the animal class. And then each of these have like a method called talk. And if you call the talk method for cat, it will say meow. And if you call the talk method for dog, it will say woof. And everybody's like, why are we learning this? When, like, what is this? Are we gonna ever learn what real programming is? But like, legitimately, it's one of those things like back in Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi with the waxing and things like that. You really don't know that the thing that you're learning is actually like strictly the fundamentals that you need to know. When you're hearing it in those terms, it sounds like you're being talked down to, like it's a kindergartner learning to read again. But then one day it's like, okay, now put together everything you learned and do this thing. And you're like, wait, I actually know how. When did I learn how to code? It's very learnable though. It's surprisingly, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I just don't have the skills for that. But it's like, sure you don't, because you haven't tried yet. You haven't started learning it. I didn't have a talent for coding. And I like to tell people that, because there's like a natural talent that some people are born with. You know, people are more inclined to this or that. I believe in talent. I was terrible at programming. When I was a kid, I was artistically inclined, and I probably still am. I was one of those people whose art brain was bigger than the technical brain. I just taught myself to be a very technical person. So despite the fact that I do software development as a career now, and I'm getting mentioned as like the lead developer on something next week, and I like to do game development and programming, and I'm always talking about all these tech stuff. That's not where my strengths have been. I was always artistic. I just taught myself that. So I'm like, yeah, don't worry if you don't feel like you have natural inclination toward it. I have a pretty good job now. It's stable. I got a pretty good salary, and this isn't that many years after I graduated the college that gave me the degree to do it. So if you end up trying programming and you hate it, yeah, sure, maybe it's not for you. But if you have that drive, if you have that willingness, you're like, I really kind of want to know how to do this, and it's something that I kind of have fun with learning. It's an excellent code path, or what I meant to say is it's an excellent career path. You were a teacher's pet, Orson? I guess that's similar to TA. Editing photos and videos is complex enough for your tiny brain, Aegon. I mean, it's like a different playing field though. Like, it doesn't feel that comparable to me, because I do that stuff too. I'm actually worse at doing that than I am the programming. Anyway, it's funny. I do have to mention, we're gonna get into playing the game soon, I promise, because I know some people are here for that. I like talking to you guys first, and I missed you. But I do have to mention, we are gonna have a slightly different schedule next week. I'm a little disappointed to say that, because I've wanted to keep the same schedule, and we are. The schedule is remaining the same consistently. I just have to change something slightly next week, because I have been told by my superiors at my job that I need to show up for something at 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday at my job. At 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday is when we stream. Flashbang Azrael dude, if he shows up, he doesn't like the schedules. But yeah, normally we stream 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday, and I have to be at my job for that next week, so we're gonna have to move the Tuesday stream. I'm probably gonna move it to Monday, so we'll have like a Sunday, Monday back-to-back stream days. But it's just gonna be sort of like this 1 week thing. I guess occasionally that sort of thing is gonna come up, because I do have to put my job first for now. Eventually I want this to be my job, this and game development, if I can get there. And I want to say when I can get there, not if. I believe. But for now, yeah, I can't say no when they say, oh, you gotta be in here at 8 p.m. As the lead developer for like the .NET stuff, which is what I'm currently working on. For those of you who know code, if there's anybody in here. So yeah, Tuesday stream. I'll put out an official schedule soon, because we're actually on the last day of the current schedule. I'm gonna put them out probably every Friday or Saturday, because we start our streaming week on Sunday. As you can see, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So when I put it out, it'll have probably Monday filled in instead of Tuesday, and it will be 8 p.m. still. Just a shift of a day for this 1 week. And then we'll be back on normal schedule. When you grow up, you want to be tall? I'm tall. Orson Jr., do you, I don't know where you're from. Do you do measurements in feet or centimeters? King Cobra says, Ricky, if my game development company kicks off, I'll give you a job as lead developer. Hopefully my plans go well, though. That'd be that would be awesome if your game development company kicks off, Cobra. It's a tough thing to succeed at, but people do it. It's always been part of my plans. VTubing or streaming in general, content creation and game development, if I can do those two things as my career, I have found happiness, at least for a good portion of my life. Yes, from your feet to your head. All right, real funny. Real funny, Orson. Fine, I'm about 6'3", 6'3" inches, or 188 centimeters. I'll give it to you in both. I'm not constricted to the metric system. You live in the USA? Okay, fair enough. I do too. Yeah, I'm about 6'3". I usually say 6'2" because I don't need to be 6'3", and I'm 6'2" and 3/4 of an inch. So, you know, I'm almost 6'3", but I usually say 6'2". So I'm wishy-washy on it. I don't feel the need to have to like upgrade my height. I think 6'2" is fine. But some people are like, if you're 3/4, why don't you round up? Why are you rounding down like almost a whole inch? Welcome to England, where we usually use both. I'm actually learning like far more places in the world that use the imperial system and also daylight savings than I thought was previously the case. Epic Boy says I'm hovering around there, don't know the exact measurement though. 6'2", so tall. Yep. I'm a tall one. Sometimes a little too tall. How's the weather up there? Moist. It's fine when you're in an area full of other tall people, but when I went and traveled to Korea, and I was walking around Korea, not only was I the person who looked different, but I was also like head and shoulders above the average crowd. So if I was in one of the shopping districts and everybody was just like crowded together, moving down streets, here I was like popping up above the crowd and everybody was just staring at me. It's funny. It's an interesting experience. I mean, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, as the like straight white cisgendered guy, I'm not, you know, I don't get to have the experience of being the odd one out. Like, as much as people feel things might be changing, that's still the group in the USA that has the biggest privilege. So it was interesting to have an experience where it was not that, if I'm going to be completely honest. Cobra says, I'm not even an inch shorter than Ricky-san. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. So if we meet up, we'll just be giants together. That's a welcome to England. Yeah, the weather, rainy. All right. You guys think that we should probably start thinking about switching over to Resident Evil now? Speaking of rainy. If you're hearing that background sound, that's me stirring my coffee. This here be giant country, uwu. Ah, they put so much caramel in my latte. Which is actually super unhealthy, but I'm enjoying it. I gotta stop reading uwu every time somebody says it. I've gotten too, like, desensitized to uwu. Early in my streaming career, anytime somebody put that up there, I'd either, like, not read that part, or I'd specifically verbalize the fact that I'm like, I'm not gonna say that. You guys are gonna try and clip me if I say it. And now I just find myself just reading it. You slowly gaslighting me and changing me over time. Get uwu'd, nerd. Okay, no. I legitimately didn't even mean to read it there. It's like when it's in the middle of a sentence, it's hard, because I just start reading the sentence. Nya. Altair, thank you for the 1 minute of ending my sentences with nya. Epic Boy says I type uwu too much, nya. Epic Boy said nya. Nya. Orson Jr. says, let's put it this way. When I went to a live concert, I had to watch the show on my phone. Everyone was touching the clouds. Too tall, too much. Nya. Orson said nya now too. I'm turning this back on you guys. Nya. If I'm reading everything you guys say, it's gonna end with nya. Stretch? Nya? That's a good idea. I'm shrimped up. Nya. You guys can kind of see me stretching in my model. Nya. I wish the arms could go up. Nya. Thank you for toggling the hood. Nya. Manny. That's our 1 minute. Alright. And thank you for the stretch, Aegon. That actually did feel quite nice. I think I needed that. Both my neck and my shoulders. Or Catboy. Not a Catboy. Hashtag not a Catboy. Get it trending on Twitter. I think you've been misinformed, Manny. Don't stretch too much, you're already tall enough. Like, god dang it, 6'4" now. Where am I going to buy my clothes? That was another experience in Korea. I was like looking at Korean fashion. I'm like, some of this is pretty cool. I want to buy like a long coat, this or that. Get it, like, trying to clothes shop at my size. I had to legitimately go find a big and tall store. And even then, they didn't have much of my size. It's a curse sometimes. When we starting chapter 2 woo? Nya? Says Haruru. Nya? Within the next couple of minutes. I think I'm starting to get all the talking that was in my system out of my system. Don't worry. We're gonna start the game up. In fact, let me actually change the category to Resident Evil, because as long as we're like sitting and just chatting, I feel like, oh, I can talk more. But if I sit in Resident Evil 4, I'm gonna be like self-conscious that we're in the category and we're just chatting. So here we go. Matreus, really? Yes. It's correct. Just like that clip you took. I hate that clip, by the way. That clip plays everywhere. I don't know why. Anytime somebody has a clip shout out, it's like that clip. I was talking about the Noelle cosplay, okay? It wouldn't zip up in the back because I can't fit in female Asian sizes. Keep it steady, Snick. Time to start the game, yeah. You guys are just gonna put nya at the end of your sentence to make me say that now, too? That's cheating. It's a channel point redemption, and there's a cooldown. Junior, that's on your name and on your clothes. Fair enough. You know what? I think I'm training my bladder to be weaker because lately I've been doing this thing where before we actually start playing the game, I put us on a be right back screen and I run to the bathroom and then we do the game. Just like a kind of what's the word for it? What's that like theater term for the midway point where everybody takes a break? Like they get up, they run to the bathroom, they get something to snack. I can't think of it at the moment. It's I'm blanking on it. But we were having one of those, and now I've trained myself to like need to use the bathroom before I play the game. Like I'm finally feeling it. I'm already feeling it. I mean, it's like, oh, I'm about to play Resident Evil. Better pause. Ow!
Epic Boy 6 cheered X100, Naya.
Epic Boy, thank you. And it looks like I finally got tits working, or the Twitch interactive throwing system. Because 100 bits and above will throw stuff at me now. Intermission, that's the word. Thank you, Mark and Matreus. I've been struggling getting Twitch interactive throwing system to work. It's at 100 bits or more, and I've seen on previous streams like people have done it, and it hasn't beaten the heck out of me, but it did today. Yay, I fixed it. Looks like my cat wants to go out, and I need a bathroom break, so I guess we're gonna do it, alright? We're in the Resident Evil category with calming music playing. I'm just gonna throw up my schedule and we'll put the be right back on here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and as soon as I return, we're gonna load up the game and play RE4. In fact, text is gonna turn into BRB for RE4. There we go. Ouch!
Awesome cheered X100, no way.
Don't
Naya.
beat me when I'm off screen. Yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits, Orson and Epic. I appreciate it. I'll be right back. Hello, I have returned. Pio says, good to see you, Ricky. I will be lurking. Have a fun lurk, Pio. Ow.
Epic Boy 6
Epic.
X 100. Welcome back, Iwu Naya.
Thank you. Naya. Looks like text-to-speech refuses to say nya. But you got me to say it again, so I guess that's a victory. Thank you so much for coming by, Pio. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you, thank you. Hype Train. Wait, what happened? Orson Jr., Epic Boy. Oh, with the bits, you guys almost started a Hype Train. Hype Train is close. Appreciate it. Betray says, don't be me when I'm off stream. You were wondering why you said that until you reread. Too late to correct it. Oh, be mean, yeah. Welcome back, Uwu. So is this like an age thing, by the way? Like, how is it? Ow.
Altair 1546 cheered X 100.
Altair, thank you so much for the 100 bits and for starting up a Hype Train. We haven't had one of those for a little bit. Hype Train! Thank you. And for beating me with bits. B was supposed to be beat. Oh, I gotcha. How is it that people can go and stream for like 8 hours, 12 hours, and not have to get up to go to the bathroom? But now I'm at the point where I talk for like an hour and a half and I'm like, I gotta go before we play. I feel like it's just I trained myself that way and I gotta train myself out of it. Because that's not how I normally am. Like, I'll sit here and do my full day's work without even getting up. They have a bottle next to them? I hope not. I don't like to think about that, Matreus. I guess VTubers, we can do anything, right? You guys can't see. Or PC in the bathroom. Would that be smart? I don't know. It's like your chair is just the toilet. I don't like thinking about that either. I think I just like taking the bathroom breaks. Ow, Orson, thank you for the 100 bits.
Orson cheered X 100. I can sleep 24 hours.
I've done that like once before. Maybe twice. Both times I was kind of sick. Sleeping for 24 hours hurts. When you wake up, you're like, I'm not actually dead. I could have sworn I was dead. My brain thought I was. Wow. Thank you, Haruru, for the WoW redemption. We are going to move over and play because both of our lo-fis have ended on us. We're going to move over and start playing Resident Evil. I have been looking forward to this. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Okay, here it is. I always let new games sit on my desktop for like the first day. Hood away. And then I put them away in my games folder and I can't find them again. We're not replaying all the alerts. Oh, there's the hood again. You guys really like putting that hood back on, huh? See, you guys are all gonna get tricked here. I got a couple new enticing, like, high-cost, like, high-ish cost channel point things that you guys are using. But then I'm gonna come in and bring in, like, some really cool, very high-cost one, and you guys are gonna have put my hood up and down so much that you won't afford it anymore. My controller was not plugged in. You're almost at 200k you need to spend. I am thinking about it. I'm thinking about a couple of like actual real high cost ones. What is this that I'm seeing? Are they just... Oh, they're retelling me about my finishing of the last chapter. Okay, that's fair. I don't know why we're not in full screen, but let's put us in full screen. Is that gonna be a graphics thing? Display mode full screen. You're not in full screen right now, game. This is windowed. Oh. Oh. Game. Borderless window has become full screen. Okay, whatever. Fine. Borderless window is full screen. We'll do it. It looks better. Whatever you say, game. Save points for the cool redeem. You guys are gonna end up waiting months for the cool redeem, and then it's gonna be one of those redeems that's just like weird flex, but okay, for 500,000 channel points and does nothing. I'm glad to hear, you know, I got the amount of points that Jose has. I learned that from him. And I'm like, okay, that's good to know. Oh, hold on. I feel like my model is a little bit more to the side than it sometimes is supposed to be. Because that gives me an idea of sort of where the big points are, right? Because Jose lurks all the time here, so he has some of the most. Let me see. I'm gonna put myself right here. I think that's good. Sorry, I'm playing around with my settings. You're just waiting for a tail touching pass. We don't have a tail, Epic. I'm not a cat boy. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in something interesting. It's good to know Jose's amount of points I was saying, because now I know that if I bring something in like, oh, make me donate $20,000 to your own personal charity for like 1,000,000 channel points, that nobody's gonna be able to spam it. Tail redeem. God dang it. Alright, hold on. My avatar is still not quite in the right spot. It's gotta be like up here. There we go. Because you're supposed to see like the full... Wait, let me test it. It's mostly good, I think. Let me move back a little bit more this way. Here, you can get full version of me. You don't know? You see what looks like two tails? These aren't tails, they're belts. Does your tail come from your shoulders, Altair? Because I know mine doesn't. Because I don't have a tail. Not Miles Tails Prower from Sonic the Hedgehog. By the way, we have a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog games to play. I did say that after Resident Evil, one of the games we're going to get into, like our one big next long game that we're going to play, is probably going to be Elden Ring. But you know, we need a couple different flavors of games in at once, right? You can't just follow up a long dismal game with another long dismal game. You got to have some flavor in between. And I bought a bunch of the Sonic games. We're probably going to be playing like glitchy PC Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. We're going to meet Shadow the Hedgehog. Are you guys excited? You're going to get his autograph? You have supreme emotes from the Papa Panda himself. Oh yeah, Jose's emotes are awesome. More are coming for us, by the way. I have commissions out there. So we're going to be getting new emotes, and they're not drawn by me. When we last left off, we just finished chapter 1, so we're probably going to open with a cutscene here, so I'll shut up, not off, if we do. And let me know if the volume's okay. I just turned it up. Hopefully it's not too loud now.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body.
Yeah.
It begins now.
So I got injected with a Kadoo or something. I'm assuming it's a Kadoo because of 8.
Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got your name?
Leon.
Like from Final Fantasy 8.
I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrongest spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking.
Tch.
Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita?
Young girl? Talk.
Ooh, erotic.
All right. See, heard chatter about moving a señorita.
Moving her. Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not helping.
Chain whip. Ethan wouldn't know how to do this. Ethan Winters. The only thing he was impressive for doing was not realizing it was weird that he could just stick his hand back on after it got cut off.
Hey, we're not done here!
Later, amigo.
Why are you flexing on me like we're not friends? Didn't we just kind of work together? I mean, maybe we're not friends, but
Took my gear.
they took my gear and my ear and my fear. I no longer am afraid. Alright, they did take most of my stuff, for sure, but they left my valuables on me, which is nice. Big Bird, is that you?
Condor 1 to roost. I've located Baby Eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. And you might want to do a background check on your whole display you got there too, Roost. It's a little dark. Not very inviting. I think your stream will benefit from a nicer background. Alright, so no items around here for me to pick up or examine. Is that it? Like, really, we're gonna say Leon came down here and had all of his gear taken away from him. And he's gonna look at this room full of an explosive, some sharp cutter things there, chains, which he just wrecked somebody with in the last scene, shovels, whatever that injector device thing is, which is also sharp, more shovels, bottles and things that he could throw, a chair he could throw, a big hammer on the floor, some saws, you know, more shovels, and he's just gonna say, nah, I need to find my equipment. Not that hammer, or that's an axe thing too, maybe, some big freaking pliers. Not good enough. Not good enough for Leon. I gotta remain to be unarmed because they took my stuff. I don't need to use any of these potential weapons. It's just not good enough. It's not my style. I gotta beat them with my fists, even though I've encountered a literal bull person who took like 100 million shots to kill. Ooh. You know, it's probably supposed to be spooky, but can you guys hear this? Like, do I have the volume high enough that you can hear the rain out there? I actually find that to be cozy. It's probably too quiet. Let me turn it up. Nice and cozy. 1 minute ASMR. Nice cozy mode. Just listening to rain sounds. Leon ASMR. You guys ready to just relax with Leon? Yeah. Cozy ASMR, no other sounds. Anyway, let me turn the volume back down before I blind anyone's ears. Leon just isn't taking any of this none of it is deadlier than his kick. Nya, you're probably right. Nya. Nya for a couple of sentences that I missed. Nya. Oh, that door was very good at stopping the sound. Nya. Was it really not rain? Nya? That's disgusting. And I don't appreciate it as much. Nya. That's a lot less cozy than I thought. Nya. Probably stinks. Yeah. So our rain ASMR was actually disgusting dripping green sewage ASMR. Yeah. My next video to drop on the YouTube channel. Disgusting dripping green sewage ASMR. Yeah. I was thinking of making a challenge thing. Is that my friend? Is it? I don't think so. I was thinking of making a challenge thing, like if you guys fulfilled it, that I'd actually make like a legit ASMR video. Alright, that is very, very dark right there. Not concerning at all next to this dead body. I'll take the kitchen knife, thank you. Okay, so I can do basic knife attacks with this brittle, easy to break knife. And you're perfectly safe, right? Oh, it's so dark. Big Boy says ASMR, I went into the sewer and you won't believe what game I got isekai'd into. You're gonna create clickbait ASMR? I mean, I guess that's probably a thing already. But like clickbait ASMR titles, rather than just like thumbnails of like, I don't know, the sounds of licking toes or something like that. Whatever those ASMR people do to pull people in. Booba. I suppose Booba is the easy clickbait, isn't it? Or at least like the most typical. This ASMR sent me into the world of insert location. I bet that by itself would be a decent enough clickbait title. Like to use the parenthetical insert location in the title rather than putting a location in there. You're like, I want to see where insert location is. Alright. Let's stealth it up. This guy's very angry at nothing in particular. Oh, you're gonna teach me about stealth kills, huh? Alright. Better keep this kitchen knife I have and not pick up his axe. That would be not good. This game really makes it sound like every single person who talks is directly next to you. Any little grunt from like the next room, I'm like, this guy's about to hit me with an axe. And they're not even in sight. I gotta be careful here. I'm sure one of these options is stealth and one isn't.
That's my gear.
Alright, never mind. This was just to see my gear. My actual knife that I can use instead of the kitchen one. Although that broke too. I haven't found a way to repair it yet. Oh? Yes, sir? Do you turn around? Are you on like a video game timer? Or are you just gonna look this way permanently? This is not stealth, this is just gonna be axe versus knife. Oh? Parrying. If you have a knife, you can parry an attack with L1. Okay. When the prompt appears in the bottom right corner of the screen. Alright, let me look. Bottom right, so I gotta be looking at like the knife lighting up. Interesting. You can successfully parry even if you press it before the prompt appears. Time it right and the enemy will be staggered. Did you say Sparrow? Like Jack Sparrow? Wow, you went down with just a couple of slashes and I had to like empty clips into people's heads before? You must not be mutated enough. Ooh, what's this? Handgun ammo in the furnace, of course. A sapphire, I'll take it. I'm not gonna step on him this time. Alright, I knew what it looked like last time we played. I'm not gonna step on all the traps. Ammo's so bad it got roasted. Oh, really? Okay, fine. It's Dark Souls. It's locked from the other side. Dark Souls came up with the type of door that can be only opened from one side, after all. Anybody actually coming, or are you just making noise over there? I think we're good. Oh man, I could have sworn this was an entryway, but nope, it's not. Alright, I gotta go around the long way. Let's sneak and do our stealth kill. ¿Dónde estás? Está aquí. Estoy? It's been too long. Yeah? You don't say. Certainly not now that your throat's been cut. Thank you for your money, sir. Innocent farmer who is walking around the sewers. This is a strange architecture. I'm gonna be completely honest. What's the point of this area where you can walk around here and enter the same room? I guess it's fine. We won't question it. I've got my stuff back, that's what matters. Is there a secret enemy in here? No, there's a wheel I can turn, though. Isn't this where my stuff was? Not yet. It must be in here, huh? Oh, yeah. Shoot, not gonna be so easy, is it? Let's give it a go. Is that on a timer? Yeah, it is. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that sounds like that closed already. Nope. We're good. Now I'm just locked in here permanently. Alright, there's all my stuff. Inventory very full. Estoy froggy.
I'll be taking these back.
Man, where am I gonna get the keys for these things? I've encountered so many of those. And I'm still hoping that I can go back and get the reward for, like, destroying all those blue medallions that were hanging around. Chat made it sound like I could. I'm hoping. I'm trusting. Oh, boy.
Over here, stranger.
Is this him? Is this the guy? That voice sounds like it could ask me what I'm buying. I gasped so hard I almost hurt my throat. You still trust chat? Hey, you know what, guys? We're gonna take a moment here and we're gonna open up a green tea. Alright? Yeah, I've still got to be considered a newbie streamer at least a little bit, even though I've been streaming for almost 3 years, because I still haven't learned to stop trusting chat once in a while. You should get something to drink? Yeah, you should, Epic. We all got to stay hydrated. I always forget because I'm not used to talking that much, but as soon as I start streaming and I'm talking all the time, hydration becomes much more important. The throat dries out quickly. Lately, it's been kind of dry weather as well. Cobra says, I'm a buy a boat and sing sea shanties while I sail. Anyone want to join me? Have you hit that level of drunk now, Cobra? Ooh, there's another bounty. This guy really say like come over here and oh he is there. Okay, I missed it. I like looked to that side and didn't see him. I'm like, did he just leave? Bro, I looked at all the boat prices while sober, I promise. But I'm also not that drunk. Not drunk enough to throw away 100,000 yet.
Let's do some business then, eh?
Hey, it's him. Guys, I've heard so much about this person. We get to hear the line, what are you selling? Or what are you buying? Pest control. Get rid of the rats that have taken up... Oh. I thought it was pointless to kill them, but I guess not. We don't know if they're carrying any diseases, but we'd rather not find out. Okay, okay. You know what? I saw some rats in there. I'll be right back. Come out, wherever you're at. That was a warning shot. He didn't take my warning. Alright, rat 1 out of 3. I don't think I saw 3 rats in here, but I might have ignored them. I actually think the rats are kind of cute, to be honest. And would rather not kill them. Are you kidding me? Alright. That was also a warning shot. Straight at your butt. Yes! I shot 3 rats. Yes! Biggest accomplishment of the day. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to hope then that that bounty that I was talking about from the first part, I can actually turn into this guy. And I'm also gonna assume with my advanced gamer intellect that every time I see a purple fire, it's gonna indicate that this guy is there.
Good stuff, mate.
Thank you. What's this? Not this. Although I will save, thank you. Appreciate it. This. How are the requests coming along? Did you know that you can trade the spindles you receive as a reward for valuable goods that can't be bought otherwise? We've got loads of useful items, but I recommend you pick up a treasure map the most. These maps details the locations of the cult's cherished hidden treasures. Took me and the lads a lot of time to find them. With these maps handy, you'll never be skint again. Sure, you may have to venture into some dangerous areas to get them, but you can handle that, right? Who are you writing these to? We haven't met yet. Just haven't met you yet. Rifle ammo. Guess I'm gonna be finding a rifle. Alright, let's talk before I go too far. I never know when something's gonna like bust down the door.
Welcome.
Welcome. Trading with the merchant. Weapons and items can be bought or sold to purchase bought or sold to the merchant using pesetas or pitas. You can also upgrade or repair your weapons and equipment. Wow, wiki spoilers? What do you mean wiki spoilers? Oh, having heard of like, what are you buying, what are you selling? Somehow just realized you have 1 liter of water right next to me. Maybe you haven't been drinking enough water, Cobra. Alright, we did the blue medallions one, there we go. And pest control.
Something new for you.
So we have spindles now. So that's in the trade section, right?
There's some things money can't buy.
So I could get yellow diamond, I could get Punisher. A laser sight for 10. Interesting. Treasure map village, though. They did recommend the treasure map. However, I feel like I'm fairly good at finding the treasures, but maybe not. Yellow herb increases my maximum health. This is all good stuff.
Some other bits and bobs too, mate.
Alright, what did you come into? Bolt thrower?
That cash in your pocket all
Whoa.
your life. Easy choice, mate.
Calm down, sir. Alright, that would be most of my money. This would be most of my money. Both kind of nice, though. Buy the SRM 1903 and get this for free? Alright. Buy this and get the scope for free? Alright. I mean, I'm kind of guessing. Case upgrades? Ooh, that's nice, though. Ooh, I've always liked extending my inventory space. I'm guessing since I just got some rifle ammo, I probably should have the rifle. Bolt thrower seems cool.
Time is money, mate.
Alright, right, fine. Ah, but the case upgrade. 7x12.
A bit more space never hurt anyone.
I got to. That's my favorite thing, to have more space.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Read descriptions. I'll do that now that I have spent the money.
All my wares are in tip-top shape.
A bolt rifle, well suited for long-range sniping, 3 times power against weak points, penetration power, compatible with various scopes. You just wanted me to say penetration power, didn't you? Ururu. A quiet projectile weapon that is great for immobilizing enemies. Bolts can be retrieved and reused. That's nice. Can be equipped with attachable mines that function as proximity explosives. Nice. Allows you to craft bolts using resources L and a knife. Mark says this guy seems like his life probably is more interesting than any Resident Evil plot, really. He's completely nonplussed at the utter insanity around here, just happily setting up a shop and doing business like it's nothing.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. He's got it made. He doesn't care about all the crazies around. Oh, so this guy's... I got a
Holding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
I've got to pay 4,000 to fix this? Are you kidding me? It didn't even take that long for this to break. I feel like it breaks fairly quickly. 4,000 is a lot for that. Huh. Unless I like repair it here and it stays repaired at that point. And I can increase this stuff. Oh, I remember this from 8. Okay, so I can make my weapon a little nicer. Man, the costs are high. I guess I'm probably just going to be coming into more money soon. I can, of course, sell things.
Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
You won't do me much good in the grave, sir. Alright, let's take a look. We've got this thing, the flagon. We could inlay some gemstones into it. Let me ask, is there any reason I shouldn't do this? Is it like ultimately that I'm really going to benefit most if I keep this for a long time and then put a couple of diamonds in there? Let me see. This one only has slots for 2, right? 2 gemstones of differing colors. 1.1 bonus, I guess. 2 gemstones of the same color, 1.2. So I could do 2 rubies. I think it's only got room for 2. Do it. Duo bonus. Okay. Oh, also... for selling only? Alright.
Welcome.
Take my flagon. And take also my pearl
Ruby's all
pendant.
rubbish, it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
Okay. Doesn't have to be that deep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well then, what can I do you for?
What can you do me for? Maybe another 20,000
Cash in your
pesetas?
pocket or your life.
You're talking a lot, sir.
Choice, mate.
I am tempted to get the rifle. Get a free scope. Save 4,000.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I do have the
Your
shotgun.
weapons are in good hands, mate.
Might start thinking about breakfast. It's nearly 3 a.m. after all. You gonna get some sleep tonight, Cobra? You made me check my time. Luckily, we still have some time here. Now fix the knife. All right.
Anything else I can help?
Is it worth it though? I guess I'm gonna trust you. Let's repair the knife. I feel like it just broke so quickly last time.
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be.
Dotting your rice. I can improve the durability on it.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Try that on for size.
Alright, it's gonna break a little less quickly now. You're hydrated, Epic Boy? Good. Let me take some water, actually.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
I feel like I shouldn't save my money. I can't quite afford this anymore unless I sell something. Velvet blue for selling only, a type of amethyst mined in this region. Is this allowed to be put into anything, or should I just sell it? This isn't like an inlayable gemstone. I can just sell it for 7,500 right now. I'm okay with spoilers like that if I ask, by the way. Mark says, you know, I've got to say I'm a little disappointed that we haven't heard him say, what are you buying or what are you selling? Yeah, yet I haven't. Sell only. Maybe, like, first time you see him, he doesn't say that. That's like, you come around later, and that's, like, the typical.
A deal well struck.
Thank you, Haruru. You also got some rum. I'm not sure if I've ever even had rum, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe in a cocktail of some kind.
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
You do talk a little bit much for my taste. We don't have space for this thing, but I can still buy it. And
I assure
your inventory is full, you must
you.
make space. Alright, so... Man, it's kind of big, isn't it? Let's see. Let's put this up here. Put this up here. Put this up here. Move that. Get this egg up here. I guess this is fine. There we go. Plenty of space. Mix the herbs? How dare you insinuate? But Epic, I need rum for my boat to be captain. Maybe another day though, Snick. Wait, hold on. I gotta read something. I gotta scroll up a little. Atreus says they gave him way more lines in character development. For some reason they removed the buying as a result. Wait, did they? They actually removed that line? But that's like what everybody knows him for. One day we gotta like meet in person. I gotta meet some of you guys in person. I think that'd be cool. Only people who want to meet, of course. I've known some people who are just absolutely crazy for like inventory management. They love it. Please no step on snack. I can't promise.
Wish your enemies sweet dreams from afar, with a bullet straight through their heads. What? Take this as well, free of charge.
Discounted items. Only available during the chapters they appear in, alright? We'll take it.
You're a man of good taste. Well then, what can I do you?
How do you know what I taste like?
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Man, I don't know what to spend my money on, but I feel like I ought to spend it all.
Come back when you can actually pay, mate. Anything
Alright, I'll save it.
Anytime.
I can give you meat in person. I'm a vegetarian, Matreus. So I'm gonna have to pass on your offer. But I appreciate the food offer that was obviously. Only if you get a passport, Epic. Well, I've got a passport. Maybe I'll show up on your doorstep. Cobra says, meet in person? I need to get a passport again. You all assume I'm making you come to Boston. So they decided to add more to the shopkeeper because he was a fan favorite by removing the iconic lines that made him a fan favorite. Yeah, I'm sure some people are a little sad over that, including myself, because I knew of those lines. And I'm like, I get to hear them now. I get to be part of the experience. I guess not. I'm never going to be asked, what am I buying? Or even, how am I buying? Alright, what do we have around here?
The hell am I?
Okay, that's probably where we want to go. I assume if I try to get through here, I can't. I need something to, yeah, put into the slot. Fair enough. We'll remember. I'll keep an eye out for purple fires in the future. Let me check something real quick too. We have comms in here. Oh, that's not it. Requests. There we go. All right, we've done both of those. Okay, so we don't have any active requests right now. Fair enough. Oh God, are things gonna get dangerous again? No, you're wrong. Yeah.
Out of the way.
Stop. Stop crunching at me. Alright, so listen. God, he's rubbing his shoulder when I was about to talk about this. I don't know if the Cadou are the always Resident Evil thing. I keep saying Cadou because that's Resident Evil 8. Disclaimer, that's my only Resident Evil experience, really. I'm assuming this is Cadou, it might not be. But, if it is this like advanced like tentacles coming out of the neck thing what I'm expecting to happen to me now that I've been injected with one? That doesn't seem good. Not in your town, Epic, it sucks here. What are you buying, Ricky? I'm sorry, Matreus, it's just not the same. Before you upgrade, check the weapons you can trade spindles with, too. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Should I be trading spindles right now? I guess maybe. Don't worry, the next time you purchase spins at a gacha game, I'll be sure to ask, what are you buying? But then it doesn't matter what my answer is. The game gives me whatever it wants. Ricky-san meet and greet, I can only imagine that going well. Maybe. Never know. It's T-virus nonsense? Yeah, but isn't that similar? I mean, didn't we learn, like in 8, weren't we like, what was the guy's name? Was it Wesker? Weren't we like, wait, Wesker knew Miranda? And they were working together on this stuff? Because I think I already have that spoiler, although, yeah, I guess watch out what you say a little bit. I know I'm asking questions that probably shouldn't be answered. But we encountered some books late in Resident Evil, and he's like, wait, Wesker knew Miranda, and they, like, took different directions with the experiments they did, and Miranda started doing all this, like, Kadu stuff on the villagers, and creating people like Lady D, and then Wesker went and made, like, the T-virus, but they both come from the same thing, I think? Question mark? I think? But I don't know Wesker's deal that much. So, we'll find out. I guess I should be careful asking questions out loud, though, since I've actually legitimately asked for answers on things like buying. I have a horrible habit of doing that in games. As I'm playing, I'm like, is this thing? But I actually don't want the answer. Oh god, we're in Blight Town. This does not look like a place that should have fire anywhere near it. ¿Dónde estás? Is this my shotgun? Oh yeah, hold on. Rifle, come here. How do I... register shortcut, there we go. Go down here. See, I wish I could trust games. Like, if I'm like this, I'm like, this'll hit that, right? But I still don't fully trust, like, hitboxes with things like this. I'm like, if I shoot that, is it just gonna create a bullet hole, like, right there on the wood? Because I would love to shoot that right now. And it looks like I should be able to. Let's see if I can get a better, more reliable angle here. Worth it. Worth it. You can attach the scope you got. I didn't even realize they didn't automatically attach it. I guess this is attaching it. Okay, fair enough. I think. Let's see. It is. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a weird effect. Woo. You guys probably don't register that, but since I'm the one pressing the buttons, that's just like slightly lagged behind when I press the buttons. It's like a weird dizzy effect a little. Drop down. Okay, smart. And I can't open my way out of here. Can't get in there. Do I just want to go smashing things? Oh, no, no, no. Back the heck off. Ow. Don't punch me. Oh god. You guys throwing explosives at your own people? I feel like this isn't the best spot to be fighting. I don't have any medical spray. How much does eating this one thing fill up? Okay, so still enough that I probably wouldn't benefit from combining them, I think. Everybody around here always asking donde está, but nobody asking como está. Yeah. While downstairs grabbing food to help me sober up, I have decided French toast will be for breakfast. Yes, a British man eating French toast. Are you not gonna get sleep? Are you just gonna have breakfast before bed, Cobra? Is that how we're doing it?
Next.
Ow, what the? Oh, is there a bomb? I didn't see the indicator. I'm dead. Alright, fair enough. That could have gone better. We'll make it go better this next time. Alright, so I guess I don't want to just snipe the random barrel. I should use it at the appropriate moment when people are standing near it. Gonna smash this. Hopefully you got hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Nope. All right. Move, move, move. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Wow, you guys. There you are. I want to get rid of him. Hi. Oh, he fell. Ow, my guts. All right, so far so good. We got more dropping down. Come on. Stop it. Stop.
Out of the way.
Give me all your pesetas. Yeah? I hear you. Alright, more money for me. No sleep is needed, absolutely. Whatever you say, Cobra. You know you best. First aid spray? Nice. I needed that. I like that I can do that from that side, but not from the other one. Is this a yellow herb? Nice. Potentially increasing my max health. So this makes me feel like I should go back to the shop guy and use some of my spinels on a yellow herb so I can combine the two of them and get a ton of health. Is that smart? Is that big brain thinking? Excuse me. Didn't your mother ever teach you that it was rude to throw axes at people? Where are you? I'm not seeing you. Oh. Okay. It's not terribly convenient. I'll just let you be. Arriba eso. Yeah. Sí, sí, no puedo caminar. Like la cucaracha? Ouch. Insomnia, go burr. I get that. Man, there's a lot of these guys. I feel like I don't want to be trapped inside that house. Where are you? Oh, you're over there? Alright. Not worth my time, never mind. Picasso? I don't know what you're all on about. I wish I did. Hey, we got some more resources. We've seen that before. I don't know what it's used for yet. Is this openable? Okay. Small key. Hey, is that used to open those random, like... Oh! Oh, my knife broke already. Like another 4,000 just to fix that? Didn't I up the durability twice on that thing? I guess it really shouldn't be used too often. That seems like a bit of a harsh change to it versus how it couldn't be broken in the first game. Take the flash grenade. Hey, Darth Vader. Welcome, welcome. Trying to be thorough while people are still trying to blow me up. Alright, we're still okay. I don't like those ones that try to transform. How you doing, Darth? Good to see you. Forgive me, I'm slightly focused. This has gotten intense all of a sudden. Dude, congratulations on your throwing arm, but can you stop? Where'd you come from? Where are you all coming from? Seriously. Oh, didn't mean to jump down. Alright, let me sit up straight. This has gotten intense. I'm using a lot of ammo, but I seem to be okay so far. I would love to shoot down this guy when he's got something in his hand. Come on, light it up. Thank you. What the heck? Are you guys like infinite spawning? Is that what's happening right now? And be all out of my knives. I just repaired this thing. Hexagonal emblem, okay, that's important. We saw where that goes. Alright, we gotta go take care of this guy who's throwing bombs at us. It's been a little too long. Yeah, I hear ya. Anybody inside here? We're good. You done? Alright, he's done. I hate it when they fall down because I can't take anything off them. Alright. I feel like we must be getting almost done here. There's still that guy up top throwing bombs. I don't seem to have a ladder to him. But what I do have... Oh wait, I had to load up since I did it. Alright, hold on. Parts, scope. What I do have is... And let's also register the shortcut. My rifle. Okay, good. I heard you. There's one more around here somewhere. Oh. Oh, you're the one that's really up high, right? Yeah, you stay down. No, I said you stay down, not get up. Oh boy. Gotta hand it to him though. They've got great throwing arms. Ow. Alright, nothing in here. Nothing out over here. Trying to be thorough. I don't think we can drop down. I think it's just a giant pit. I think that wouldn't be good for us. The bridge is out. We can go up further. Or maybe we can't, actually. We can get up there from over here, maybe? So is there a way to get up here? Oh, I see it. Let me also take a brief look at our map. Anything I've discovered here that I haven't picked up? Looks okay so far. Progress! God, so many more of you all of a sudden, huh? I'm getting the same sort of feeling I got in Resident Evil 8 where I'm like, am I supposed to be fighting all of these? Man, that's low health that I have right now. Let's actually go. Let's go in and get some GG. Let's eat some GG, shall we? Not a flash grenade. We don't need to eat that. Stop. Stop with the explosives. I thought I ran away from that one. Rip all of my healing items. You good and gone? I'm still hearing breathing over here. Oh, that's half a person. Somebody still feels vocal over here. I'm up here. Just gonna keep walking, huh? Alright, there. Her head's gone. You done? She's done. Hey, at least we're getting rich. And that's all that really matters in the grand scheme of things. All of this, worth it for a little bit of money. Now, I actually don't know the value. I don't know the conversion for this. Does anybody actually know? 17,000 a lot? Am I getting loaded off these people? Is this actually a viable career? Go around and murder a town and collect the money off everybody? Not that I'm currently thinking of leaving my job or anything, but you like to know your options. Yeah, I hear your very intense music, but I don't see people yet. Where? Oh, up there. Drop it. Well, light it up first. Oh god, not you. Where are you all coming from? Please. Light it up. Go on. You won't. Light it, I dare you. Clever girl.
Out of the way.
Stop it. God dang it. You're so annoying. Drop it. Drop it. Good. You're kidding me. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Survive. You get to be the one who lived. I also get to be the one who lived. That's part of the deal. Alright, you lost. You didn't live up to your end of the deal. That's what you get. 10 pistol rounds left. It's not great. Do I need to go up there, like the really high area? She's still alive. I guess we'll just keep going. Getting low on ammo though, jeez. Alright, I've been through here. Gonna have to do some rifle blasting soon. Wait, is this... Oh, this is just back here. Okay, fair enough. Let's go save. And perhaps buy some more stuff.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Yeah, don't you mean what am I buying?
Welcome.
Welcome.
What can I do you for?
First aid spray feels like such a waste because it's a one-time use thing. I hate items like that. Like, passive is always where I want my money to go.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Yeah, fix my
Good
knife.
luck to you, stranger. Anything
Alright,
else I can help
let's look at these, because we were recommended. Where are you flying?
There's something.
Altair says, I just realized something. In order to heal your character is eating raw eggs he's finding randomly. Eggs that are coming from chickens that are currently living in a remote village that clearly has some kind of infection or virus spreading to all the villagers. How do we know that the chickens are not infected? We don't. A handgun that retains excellent penetration power with low recoil. Alright. I'm getting a yellow herb.
You can't go wrong with that. Come back.
I'm getting a yellow herb. Fight me. Fight me, I'm getting a yellow herb. This is why Myoto is always the answer. Myoto? I don't even know what that is. Is there no yellow? Did I play myself? Alright, well, let's make one of these. Or the blend of green, red, and yellow will restore almost 3 times as much health as a single green herb and increase your max health. I don't think we quite need that because my max health is not that high yet. Let's do this. Okay, max health increased. I guess I'll save this other yellow herb until we get a red one. Anytime. What's Myoto? Or Myoto? I need to know now.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What can I do you for? Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
I'd really love to upgrade my knife, but...
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Am I gonna regret not powering up, like, my bullets?
Got
Maybe
a
like a...
selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Maybe let's get the Punisher.
What?
I really want the map,
How have
but...
we procured these curiosities? A wise choice, mate.
So this guy has a problem that I find in a lot of modern games.
About anything.
He doesn't shut up. Like, it would be cool if he had all these lines, but he didn't say them every 3 seconds. You know? That bugs me about a lot of games. I've heard that's bad in the second God of War. This guy doesn't shut up. Every, like, couple of seconds, he has a whole line he's gotta say. You fool, you baboon, you absolute candlestick. Excuse me? How dare you call me a candlestick? How dare? I'm gonna increase power.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
I'm actually gonna leave it at that. I'll save the rest of the money. Guys, stop talking, please. Thanks for the ad, Twitch, just as Ricky was reading my comment. Are you back, Epic Boy? Alright, hold on. Punisher. I'm actually gonna send my normal pistol to storage. Is that dumb? Can I just send it to storage? Is that fine? And use this one as my normal pistol? Am I gonna be okay? You play your way, dude. Not knowing how to shut up, that's why I can't stand certain characters in shows and anime. Yeah, I just wish they didn't have this thing in the game where it's like so many modern games, every couple of seconds between what they say, they have a whole other line, and then they repeat it so frickin' often because you spend so much time there that you just hear the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe not, and maybe it doesn't bug everybody, but it bugs me. Let's auto sort this thing real quick. I don't have any particularly fancy place I want everything to be. Alright, I feel a little more powerful now. Let's see if I actually feel powerful when I go out to the field with it. Oh, we got the small key. Hold on. There was something. Was it over? Was it in here? Time for you to go buy yourself some footage. Be back soon. Yeah, no worries. I'll still be here. I think. Probably go for another hour and a half. There was something for me to use the key on around here, I think. Can't remember if it was in this village or in the factory. So I'm gonna do a quick run around. Looks like I didn't pick this up anyway, so it's good that I passed through. Does that show up on my map? I don't actually know. I think it was one of these houses. Had one of the things I could try to unlock. Well, actually, this house had the key, so maybe not. Maybe where you got your equipment back. Yeah, that might be true. Might be in the factory. I'll take a look, because I feel like it wasn't that close to where I got the key. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just still you. You know what, lady? You just noticed I added that? Of course, Altair. You asked for it. I told you guys, I'm very open to suggestions for improving the stream right now, so if there's emotes you want, if there's kinds of redemptions you want, if there's types of content you want, if there's kinds of games that you want to see played, I'll put those all on my list and I'll consider each of them. For real, for real. Alright, okay, it's this thing, I guess, right? I don't know if this is more or less worthwhile to open than a lot of them. Elegant mask. Ooh, this looks like it could be inlaid with stuff, right? It's got 3 places. Okay. Extravagant mask worn to masquerades. There are 3 round recesses on the brow. I think I'll try and wait until I have 3 of the same kind. Get more money out of it. I don't think there was anything else in here for me.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Breaks over. Gonna have some tea, hold on. I think this is the reason I've had to go to the bathroom so much. I keep drinking tea and coffee while I'm playing. Epic boy. I think you were here earlier when I was talking about him, but Darius there, the accent Darius you just used. That's my real life cat. And he's the, oh, I gotta rotate this around, huh? Wait, does it not fit? Oh, here we go. He's my real life cat, and he's the inspiration for the Squiddy Cat, which is the channel mascot. So weird. This mechanism. Alright, well, we've opened it up. And voila! That wasn't too much of a reveal, was it? Sneaky, sneaky time instead. I probably shouldn't have yelled voila. Don't walk. Please don't keep walking. You got a friend over here, don't you? Zombie! I'm a zombie! Resident Evil zombie! Uh-oh. I'm not here. I'm not here. I wish you had sort of a quicker backstep. I know that he has to be all badass and not move too quickly, but you'd think if somebody's swinging an axe at you, you'd want to step away from him. Coño! I gotta learn Spanish from Spain through this game. Although all of them sound like they're just speaking the Spanish I know. Not what was written on the walls earlier. Squiddy cat, what dat? Oh, you mean uwu cat? Got it. There's no such thing as an uwu cat. Darius was the inspiration for the Squiddy cat. Maybe that's what you're thinking of? Got some more resources, L. Could always use some more resources, L. Is that already another locked thing? Or am I gonna get like a key from this? We'll see. Ooh, a sap hire. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I had to add that one too because Muttmelon would come into the channel and try to use yes, yes, and it wasn't here. So, I had to add it. I haven't seen Muttmelon for a little while. We haven't been lining up well with his times. But he's gonna come around here one day and try to say yes, yes, and he'll be able to say it. It's gonna be totally worth the wait. Oh, I can drop down. It's interesting that I can even step up here in the first place. No, the uwu cat. What we're named after. Uh-huh. Let's arrange that meeting in person a little faster, Snack. You know the parking lot behind the place? By the flagpole? Meet me there. Just after stream. Wonder if there's any value in shooting crows in this game. There was an 8. I've been letting them be so far. But I let the rats be as well, and see where that took me. I hear something cranking in there. What is cranking? I can't get back there right now, so I'm gonna just have to think about it. I'll let it crank away in peace. There is so much detail to these areas. You guys might wonder sometimes, I swear I look drunk occasionally. If I go back and watch my video, I look drunk as I walk around because I'm like doing this with the camera, not looking at the path. But it's because I have a lot of respect for like the the assets that were made in the games and the area development. So I'm just like looking at all the things like the ropes and how they dangle and tie around parts of the fence, etc. That's just me being actively a game development nerd while I play. Forgive me. It happens. I lose myself in the sauce a little while I'm playing. See, I've got so many crow shooting opportunities. But like, innocent until proven guilty. I don't need to kill those beasts. They're fine, they're just particularly large crows. Living their best life. A raptor claw right here. Probably from an even bigger crow. Alright, what's cranking in here? What the hell? See, now this is something you can shoot without question. It's like... Is that a chainsaw that I'm hearing? Scribbles about dolls. Their influence is not what it once was. Destroy the wind-up dolls. Do not forgive those aristocrats. I mean, Calnadurum, hello! Welcome. It has been a while. Nice timing for you to come in. I don't talk like that now. This is still my voice. We're good. How's it going? Also, new model. Hey, look at this. You like it? Usually without the hood. Ugh. It's flowy. Very different from what you saw last time. Haruru says, Wiki. Just giving us Wiki just giving us E3 demo scenes while playing. Heck yeah. Looks great, thank you. And thank you, Altair, for redeeming full body to show it off. Epic Boy put my hood back on. Nobody likes to see my flowing hair. They just want the hood. See how it is. Alright, I hear a chainsaw out there. That doesn't make me the happiest person. Ow, what did I do to deserve a bonk? Peony says, I love your hair, thank you. I appreciate that. See, chat? Could learn some manners from Pio. I think there's gonna be a chainsaw murderer out here, and I'm not excited about that fact. I hear it. I'm nervous, chat. Guess what? What is it, Kalna? Or Cal, I'll call you Cal. You can correct me with what you'd prefer to be called. We're just testing how the bonk hammer worked when it's in full body. It worked, right? Did it? I didn't look. I was a little distracted by potential chainsaw murderer. Wow, that is a nasty well. Leon doesn't like it either. You hit 500 subs on YouTube yesterday? Call you Nadu? Okay. The old British way. Will do. Congratulations on 500. Hey, there's an applause. Yeah, congratulations. That is awesome. We just hit 700 followers on... Oh, what the heck? Hold on, I was talking. Oh, my leg. Everything went bad so quickly. Hold up. Nadu. 1 minute. Anyway, congratulations. Yeah, we just hit 700 followers on Twitter. God, that's the chainsaw murderer. Everything is awful. You stay away, all right? All right, you come at me, huh? I can't do L1. It doesn't work. Oh, God. Okay. It's a bit much. Demote me, mommy. Everything went wrong so fast. I've only got 90 subscribers on YouTube was what I was trying to get around to. that was a big dead PO. I don't know if you saw all that. That got very violent and brutal very quick. I was just trying to talk to Nadu here. Congratulations. Legitimately. The applause was well worth it. I don't know what I did to deserve all that quickly. We're gonna hit continue here. Let's see where it throws me. Apparently this guy is fine with being hit by a shotgun. Oh man, it sent me back a little bit, didn't it? I guess we're okay. I'm not a cat boy. Listen, Nadu, don't listen to them. I'm not a cat boy. They're trying to tell everybody I am. I'm not. It's blasphemy. In fact, hood off. See, no cat ears. Just human ears. Just human ears. I got no tail. Oh man. Okay, can we like get rid of the trap? Thank you. There's like another one over here. Gone. All right, we're good. Let me go back inside. Let's get this. Are there people trying to kill me already? Hold up. Oh, if I could actually hit them, that would be good.
Out of the way.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Take that, you.
Feeling this?
Yeah, take that.
Sorry. Must have
Take that. Friggin' take that.
Stay down, alright?
Okay, alright. We got an emerald. Alright. You're saying you'd believe them? Come on. You only just got back. Why are you gonna take the chat side? Everybody got a bully streamer. Oof. Well, hood's back on, huh? Thank you, Haruru. I was missing it. Ricky's not a cat person. But don't use your lasers next to him, please. I don't know what you're insinuating, Orson. It's perfectly... I could handle myself around lasers just fine. You're part of the... I guess that's true. I guess once you come over here, you become absorbed into the entity that is chat. It's not your fault. Thank you for the head pats. Altair. You know who else is a cat boy? Your mom? Epic? Okay. But I don't know why you'd say else. I don't know who else is a cat boy here. Certainly isn't me. I think we've established this. This looks like a witch would live here. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to Baby Mansion in Resident Evil 8. Everything has just got me traumatized now. I didn't want to have to fight a chainsaw murderer. I swung at it. I swung at it. Come on. Dang it. I guess I have to be a little further back. Ricky Nyan. Excuse me. You remember that show, My Mom? That's funny. Regular show reference. I never actually watched a regular show. Did the chainsaw guy come back while you were gone? Yep. And I murdered him. Have I been here? I don't think so. I'm just wondering why some of these are closed. It's confusing to me. Somebody's definitely been through here and stepped in some traps. Can I get in? Alright.
No good.
No good. Wouldn't have really expected it, I guess. I'm so glad to be seeing so many familiar names recently. I don't know what brought you back to Twitch, Nadu, but I'm glad to see you. You've been sick lately and decided to record a video with your friends? Oh, and that helped you, did that get you across the 500 line? I was trying to say before, we just hit 700 here on Twitch. And I just debuted this new model a couple weeks back on Friday. It was like the Friday before this last Friday, so... this model is new too, and I think that's sort of what pushed me over the 700. Although we were headed toward it for a while. We've had a fairly steady growth on this channel. Not like the fastest, but nothing to sneeze at. You couldn't record on your laptop, but you hit it the night before. So yeah, congrats. Like I said, I haven't even hit 100 on YouTube yet. Discoverability is tough on YouTube for a smaller channel. And they made monetization a lot harder too, actually. The threshold to get monetized. I used to be monetized. Now I'm not even close. Mark said you murdered the chainsaw guy. Well, that's just great. Now who's going to give you the town wood? Who's going to give the town wood? Oh, okay. I wish I didn't read that wrong. They've got plenty of axes. They don't need new technology. Alright, Altair and Epic. Somebody was gonna say something about it soon. Man, oh god, this does really make me think of the baby from Resident Evil 8. These games are trauma. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt your business. That's personal business. You can continue to sit there. You're fine. Everything's fine. All right. You had your pants on, though? I mean, you do you, but... I don't know. They put him on the toilet. Of course. Last time you played Resident Evil was like 2012. My first and only Resident Evil game has been Resident Evil 8. And Resident Evil 8, you were playing as Ethan Winters, who was not nearly as much of a badass, and it was first person. So it's a very different experience to be playing this one.
Not too shabby.
I played a little bit of 2 on the channel here one time before, but I didn't play through it. Somebody is showing up their neighbors. Yeah, this is somebody important's house. I'm sure I want to meet them. It's probably Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head, famously from Resident Evil 4, as we discussed the other day. Oh, I'm dead. See, I'm allergic to garlic, so that would not be good right here. New an ad, you didn't see if you get to respond to what you said or not. Everybody's getting the worst ad timing. Are you back now? I would turn off all the ads if I could, but I don't have that power. Ricky-san, vampire confirmed. Listen, just because I am super duper pale, unable to tan, I burn up really quickly in the sun. I'm a nocturnal person. I drink blood and I'm allergic to garlic. Does not mean I'm a vampire, okay? And yeah, sure. If you stabbed a stake through my heart, I'd die. You could say that about a lot of people. Wiki's a vampire cat boy. I am not. A cat boy. Alright? Vampire activities for real, for real. King Cobra? What? Do you have a question?
Old photos.
Old photos. Mark, shush. Some family secrets can't get out, alright? Don't want to have to kill everybody in chat right now. There's Blair Witch stuff all over here. I am hearing noise in the next room. I don't like it. It says, Tofu came to master came savior to no. It's in Spanish, alright? I don't actually know what it says. Look at this. This person has one of those newfangled telephones. That must impress all the neighbors. Can we open the door from this side? Okay, nice. I feel better about that. Everybody should leave their door unlocked at all times. That's my philosophy. Anybody showing up their neighbors in here? No? Hand grenade! I keep those on my fancy ornate shelves as well. About you playing... Oh, yeah. I actually never got to play Resident Evil as a kid. My mother didn't really want me to play horror games. So the only Resident Evil experience I had was 8 on this channel, which we played through as Ethan Winters, and he's less of a badass. Pig, right? Okay, we'll find out. Find out what that... I could brute force it. It's one of those that's not that hard to brute force, but we'll see if we can figure it out through the environment. So this is a very different experience. I played like the tiniest bit of 2 on the channel for Halloween one time, but we didn't play through it. I do plan on going back to that one. And I want to do the DLC for 8. Never played 5. I did watch 5 at some point, I think. I watched 5 and 6, and at least one of them was very campy. Should we brute force? We can brute force. Here. I guess this is the way I should probably be doing it. Hearing footsteps upstairs in this house. Is this exciting? Brute forcing, brute forcing. It'd be funny if it was just written down on a note in the next room. You know damn well this is not how you're meant to get past this part. Yeah, I do. But I also know that this wouldn't be that hard to brute force with the amount of options that they give. We're already nearly through all of the options. It would be funny. It probably is just written down somewhere. I mean, that's how they do most of their puzzles. But it would also be something that I could slightly gloat to myself about to have solved through brute force. Because brute force is the most clever method of problem solving. Look at this, we're so close. We've nearly tried everything. We can make our own game out of this, huh? Click, click, yeah. It's just like satisfying dance music. Everybody get down to the click clicks. Can we have some dancing in chat? I expect you all to actually be dancing, by the way. Ow. Why bonk? I haven't done anything bonk worthy. I am just sitting here being brilliant. Thank you, Altair. Your compliance will be rewarded. Yes, epic boy. You got it. We're literally almost through every possible combination now. They're jerks for making it one of the options most toward the end. But I can respect it. There we go. Crystal marble, of course. Two different substances. It would have made slightly more sense if it said marble crystal in this case, but crystal marble. See, we did it through the power of dance. Ah, crud. He didn't want us to take his crystal marble. Did I put easy clap? Do we have easy clap? We gotta have some easy claps after we finish that puzzle. Brute force. Fair, you're already in your second year of college. You feel old? How dare you? How dare you to the man who's gonna be turning 34 in the month after next? You know knowing me right now? Epic boy? I swear. No respect. Let's get another red yellow, huh? I like consuming me a bit of red yellow. Gotta be two of my favorite flavors of color. That person was making some creepy noises. Yeah, he was in a little bit more of his tentacle-y form. I'm not gonna lie, my nerves kind of went on end when he came down and was moving pretty fast, making those noises. I'm like, am I screwed? But he just needed a healthy dosage of lead, and it cured him of his life. In great veneration of their master, the people offered up their most prized possessions. The old farmer, his finest crop, the slight swineherd, his stoutest pig, and the beggarly grandam, her own beloved babe. The master saw these gifts and were pleased. All right. So, crop, pig, babe. Solution. I bet that it's going to be important for a puzzle later. Probably this one. Yeah, so what do you think here represents the crop? Interesting. What are we looking at here? Oh, I kind of see it. There we go. I don't see how crop, babe, and pig like worked its way in there, but we figured it out. Dumb puzzles. Village Records, Volume 3. Date October the 10th. The weather has been strange of late. The wheat withers and the cows grow thin. Date December the 8th. There are signs of famine. It is true, we lack the means to work the fields, but Lord Sadler's orders are absolute. Date January the 30th. 30 people have starved to death. 5 cows will be slaughtered. Date March the 11th. The patriarchs gather to cast lots. 6 more chosen for Lord Sadler. Demote me, Daddy. Demote me, Daddy. Date April. 8 more today. Date 4 more today. Date 11 more today. Date 2 outsiders got lost and wandered into the village. We took them to the altar for the ritual. No need to cast lots today. Date Timothy from the village said hello to me today. His voice was a little gruff and a tentacle came out of his neck when he said it, but it was still very sweet. I think we're bonding. Mark says, wow, you managed to voice that in such a way that it's impossible to feel bad for the writer. Good. We'll accept that feedback. What is this accent meant to be? I don't know. I'm coming up with a random voice for each of these things. Oh, it's the Empire. And he's going to strike back. Bro is the next Sith? Exactly. You get it. Let's take the insignia key. I wanted to explore more. Don't leave. It's like, how you doing, my Kadu baby? You almost done? He knocked you out last time. Come on, man. Step back a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of weight. No, I wanted to explore this room, not out the window.
Accepted the gift.
Deadpool? Wait, I didn't even get your name.
Gift? My blood?
Chapter end. Aw, I hope there wasn't more in that room I could have explored. That's a big boy. Yeah, we met him at the end of the last chapter. Was that you and the other person that OGT burned at the stake? I don't know what you're talking about. Shocky lightning guy, I forgot his name. Damn, my spelling sucks. Everybody's spelling sucks on Twitch. It's just part of the game. Typewriter, save. I mean, I should stop because I try to go for 3 to 4 hours and it's been just over 3 hours and we just finished a chapter, but I kind of don't want to stop. You guys down for more? You guys feeling a little bit more? I mean, like, a chapter end is a good stopping spot, but down for more? Yeah, let's go a little bit further. No, they don't give me the most typewriters in the world, so hopefully it's not a million years until my next save.
Number one, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in
Didn't
that
want
back
me,
garage.
Daddy.
Oh god,
I'm
epic.
sending you the details.
Thank you for the
Take a
bits.
look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church.
Epic, you've yet to meet Rachel. You have yet to meet Rachel. View file. Let's do it. Name, Luis Serra Navarro. Age, 28. Gender, male. Serra's name first appeared publicly in a university student registry. No prior records had been discovered, including his birth certificate. After graduating from university, he was employed by Umbrella's research division, where he became a rising star who won favor among his peers. He was involved in the development of several common over-the-counter drugs, all of which were discontinued before ever reaching the market. See the attached list for details. A few years later, Serra resigned from Umbrella and could not be located. After the Raccoon City incident, efforts were made by law enforcement and the government to track down anyone with links to Umbrella, but despite conducting an extensive search, they were unable to find him. Considering how well he evaded them, we are almost certain that Serra went to great lengths to disappear. In Hunnigan's handwriting, common over-the-counter drugs, do you seriously think that Umbrella would let one of their best work on some antacid or beauty cream? You really didn't need to put that note down in there, Hunnigan. That added nothing. Who are you asking, do you really think to? Ooh, is that a Levar? Ooh, is that a Ladar? Can I open this thing? No. I need to get propped up. Come on, man. I need to find myself a drinking partner. Alright, so far so good. Maybe we'll get to meet the lady hanging from the roof out there. Thought that shooting that guy once with a pistol was going to be enough. At least it distracted him. Although I honestly don't think he was too much of a threat to me, given that he obviously wants something to grow inside me. So not necessarily for me to die right away, but who knows. Maybe I can be dead or mostly dead and it still grows. Ayo? What'd I say? Partnya? No, no partnya. Crunch. Alright, so she hung down in front... Excuse me? Hello? Poor trapped doggy boy. So she came down in front of the window. I mean, you're probably gonna try and kill me, let's be real. But I can't let you suffer in there. There you go. Are we good? You're not gonna explode into tentacles and murder me?
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Okay, please take care of yourself. Resident Evil doesn't have the best track record for animals surviving, so don't come back. The hidden ladder revealing a... Oh, the hidden lever revealing a ladder is giving me PS1 Tomb Raider flashbacks for some reason. He's into inflation? What? Wait, what? What did I say? I don't hear half the things that come out of my mouth, guys. What did I say that insinuated inflation? I said I had to find myself a drinking partner. I don't know. Resident Evil animals are like animals in JoJo. They get their faces bitten off and tossed at people. I don't know. JoJo seems to have something about biting dogs, but I haven't watched it yet, so maybe I've been biased with weird information. He wants something to grow inside of me. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Insignia! Alright, we're through. I'm glad you helped the pupper. Living with cute dogs has had an effect on you. Yeah. I guess I probably... I don't know. I don't know if the game would have let me shoot it. I guess it was probably an option. But of course I'm gonna help. Well, this just looks fantastic, doesn't it? This just looks exactly like where I want to be. I mean, if a completely well-lit village could produce a seemingly endless supply of those guys, this must be perfectly safe, right? Oh, well, sudden lighting change made it a lot easier to see in here. At least there's that. At least it's not quite as dark as advertised. Not gonna lie, a weird part of my brain is slightly disappointed that it isn't as dark as advertised. You guys are just normal bats, right? You good? If I shoot you, is it gonna count up like I'm doing, Okay. You know what? If you just stand completely still and are invincible to my shot, you've earned your life. You can stay there. Leon's eyes adjust very quickly and abruptly. They sure do. Alright. I see you running away up there. There was a guy over there, just in case you guys didn't see it. Wolf buddy? Are we friends now? Am I friends with the jungle creature, or the forest creatures, and they'll help me? Oh, there's a doghouse right here. Do you work for them? Are you part of the enemy? Man, think of how many people could be here. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, I've been here before. Nice. And there's the locked drawer. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Alright. Door with insignia. That might be where we're going. Okay, alright. I still don't feel great about it. Because again, Resident Evil 8 has me traumatized, and when I just walked into previous areas, I'd be like, oh, safety of a previous area, and suddenly a wall would burst down and a giant, like, monstrous dog thing would come out and tear my guts open. I have a clip from that moment. And I might have seemed calm on the outside, but on the inside, my organs all shifted places with each other. Alright, so this is locked up. Still can't get in, right? I can't. What else is locked? I mean, this one we can just go inside and open the thing up. Oh, somebody's setting up traps here now, huh? Lovely. Gotta keep my eye out for that. Ricky's Disney princess confirmed. Excuse me? I wanted him to become a tentacle monster. Nadu. You just want me to suffer, huh? What did I say that made me a Disney princess? Am I just saying all these things without thinking about it? And we back? What, were you on an ad? I feel like I'm completely lost in my own chat. You do? Alright. I mean, fair enough. At least you're honest about it. Disney princess because you're making friends with the forest creatures? Oh, okay, fair. You know what? Not as crazy as you sounded. Vintage compass. Is this only for selling? Machine designed only for selling. For selling only. An old-fashioned compass that has been kept in good condition over the years. Alright. Fair enough. I guess let's read this also. A key embellished with a strange insignia. I'm glad I spent the time to read that. I wouldn't have known elsewise. Now, I could run off to the side over here potentially and save, although maybe I can't get through here, so I'm not sure. Where is it? Directionally challenged right now. What was I just saying about dog creatures? Excuse me? Please no. Your faces are awful. Did you guys just explode a tower? I don't understand the correlation! I don't know the correlation! I don't understand it. I'm out of ammo. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I guess we'll equip this. How's my health? I could use an egg.
One down.
Oh, crud. Did you guys set up the dog traps? Alright, he did die. Okay. Why? Why? Look at that. That's awful. I was just talking about watching out for traps, but I was also talking about being traumatized by walking into a familiar area and then something just explodes and an awful dog beast comes out and tries to tear out my guts. I was literally just talking about that from 8. And what did we just have happen? I'm reliving my trauma on stream for entertainment. That's what's happening. I hear somebody alive over here too. Nah, you're delusional. Damn those teeth. Hear me out though. Right? Internet? Let me in! Let me in! Oh. Oh, it's you. I was like, what is making this sound? Alright, let's check this out. Dong. Okay. Easy enough. There's a lot of moans happening in this town, and I don't know how to feel about it. Is there nothing in here? There was just an explosive? Well, not just an explosive, I suppose. I get to damage my knife and use a bunch of ammo. So there, I guess that's good. Ay, Dios mío. Stop! Stop existing! Stop it. Quit existence. Unexist. I guess this is probably the way I have to go. So I'm gonna go back through this way real quick and take a look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. The gap in the wall, I think, is something I need a partner for. But let me check out the ladder. Oh, god dang it! That was a fluke. We don't talk about that. Alright, let's look at the ground. Let's look at the ground. We're good. Alright, so there is a ladder here now. I totally, of course, want to go down here. This is fine, right? Oh. Yeah, this is totally fine. In a Resident Evil game. Right? This is fine. I'm not gonna regret coming down here and then need to load. This is fine. Hello? You know what? This might be the proceeding point. Let me check the other way first. Let me just go ahead and check the other way first, huh? I think that might be the proceeding point. Let's see what's going on at the crash tower. Sounds fine. This sounds a lot nicer, actually. Alright, anything happening over here? Anything I can collect? There's something beeping. Get out of my house. Alright. So we got traps set up in here, but honestly, I don't know if there's any, real reason for me to come past them. Because I explored all this before. I think. Maybe this would help me get over the rubble a little bit now. I don't see any more treasure in here. I mean, I could have gotten a treasure map earlier and I just didn't. Probably regretting that now. Okay, this just goes down and around. So they just have traps to punish me in case I waited to explore until later. Fair enough. That's fine. This is where I went the first time. There's a typewriter that way, so I could save if I need to. You know, I liked that well a lot better when I thought that it was just going to be a little well and not the proceeding point. Now I got my nerves all up. In case you missed the shotgun the first time. Oh, that's true. Oh, well. Well, well, well. Look who's got the puns. Matriyachi over here. Anything else? Is there any other way that I can postpone this awfulness? I guess not. Wordplay, not puns. Agree to not listen to what you just said. Alright. I think that's one thing we can all agree on. That's not how you say my name. TTS has poisoned your minds. TTS has no effect on me. Not at all, I swear. All's well that ends well. Anything want to jump out of the trash at me? You can just do it if you really want. I think that it might work in the game's favor but the locational sound in this game is not actually good. The sound design is fine, but the like soundscape, not really. I tried to parry. It didn't work. I just wanted to practice. What the heck? What the heck, lady? How many knife strikes do you need? Alright. You're still alive? Yeah, you better not be. I need to find more chickens. Well, man pops out of the trash. Rah, give me $1. Leon shoots him in the face. That bullet was worth 5. It's nyat our fault. You can't roll with the punches. Epic boy? Azrael dude's not here right now to consult, but you're walking on some thin ice. You're walking on some thin ice right now. You know what else has the word pun in there? Punishment. That's what you're looking for. I could have not gone through the sewer, I guess, huh? Lady lived hard and died harder. I suppose so. Demote me, daddy. So does puncture. Demote me, daddy. Thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Are you gonna take me to church? Is that what's going on right now? I can finally open up the door to the church. Alright, let's see. I'm expecting nudity. This isn't much of a church. Oh, I suppose there is some churchness going on over there. Is this sacred ground? What? A snake! It's sacred ground! Alright. I'm sorry, Cobra. I'm sorry for what you just had to witness. I broke a box. There was a snake in it. Leon's lucky he's not dead, honestly, because it got a bite off on him. It shot first. Snake. It was self-defense. Mark's expecting bingo in here. There's... What am I reading about the Samsung Galaxy up there? Ricky stepped on Snake. He just needed a little bit of lead in his diet. We all do. And get any comment for the sacred ground? I feel like that was a little bit clever. What the hell is that, by the way? Are we in Dark Souls now? Like, hello? That is a very big, messed up skull. We're either in Dark Souls or Bloodborne. The hell has a skull that size? Sekiro? No, that game sucks. Oh, it's the Emperor. And he's got his new clothes. Sacred grounds. Yes, that's what we call our churches. What of it? Nothing. I just didn't expect it. That's all. And I shoot things that I don't expect. I'm from the USA. What can I say? Everything seems perfectly peaceful and fine in here. This can't smell bad. This can't be bad for my lungs. Everything's good. Shotgun shells. I guess that's nice. Let's load up. Snake you shot was a priest. He was praying. Yeah, praying on my throat, maybe. I could have taken that a different direction, but I didn't. Just hope you all know that. I'm uncomfortable by the insinuation of the giant skull. Illuminados 49. I'm back, by the way. Sleep well and flourish, dear child. As your body grows, your mother shall sew new small clothes. At 7 quintal of wheat and half a bull a day, you have outgrown your pen. Flourish, dear child, for the sake of your brothers and sisters who cannot. Alright. Praying or praying. Exactly. I shoot things I don't expect. I'm glad no one said they were pregnant after he said that. Let's just stare at this for a minute, huh? Alright, we appear to be fine. Small clothes, a term seldom used, which means undergarments. Why are you staring at the undergarments, Matreus? Hmm? Rip to the person's skull. They got no head? Come on. You all need to go to church now. I'm not even religious. Pow! Hello? I'm not scared. Oh, hey, it's you. Hello, fellow. No, I'm definitely not scared. Sick of constantly running out of ammo? Well, I got a treat for you. The bolt thrower is something else, mate. Its bolts can be retrieved and reused, so you can keep shooting forever. Also, don't forget to buy the bolt recipe to turn your extra knives into, well, bolts. Never worry about the ammo again. Alright. But that's not all. We're gonna fix the bolts with a possible device to quickly turn the weapon into a powerful flamethrower. Them explode instantly at the surface and set a proximity mark. To lose a bolt, but it'd be worth it. You guys follow all that? I didn't think it was gonna have a page 2. But I was already committed. What are you buying? Go to church, Ricky-san. I may have been baptized, but I'm pagan.
Got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat.
Yeah, why wouldn't we? Okay, good. Just making sure. Just making sure. That bonk better have been for chat, not for me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Viper Hunter. A dear friend of mine is gravely ill, and I'd very much like to treat them with some delicious vipers before they pass. Is there a snake charmer willing to lend a hand? Sell 3 vipers. Alright, well, I've got 1.
Welcome.
Boy in, oh
Got
no.
some rare things on sale, stranger.
You know, it seems slightly dangerous that your coat is full of grenades, but whatever. I'm not that concerned. You know, I do have... I'm slightly considering holding on to it, because I have this thing, right? The Elegant Mask. I have enough rubies that I could put 3 rubies in the Elegant Mask and sell it, but I've also got sapphires, and I got 2 of them. So if I were to find 1 more sapphire, then I could put a sapphire in there. But also... there was information about, like, the bonuses, right? I don't remember what that is. So, am I able to, like, see that somewhere in here? So, like, re-tutorializing about it? Because... oh, here we go. 3 colors is 1.3 bonus. So it might actually be better to do 3 different colors than wait to get another Oh no, trio is higher though. Trio of the same. Yeah, so maybe I should wait. You used to have 3 Vipers, but you used them to vipe your windows. Uh-huh. Snake Charmer, you're quite charming. Ask your GF. Oh wait, cry. No, Snake. So sad. That's a lot of cars to drive. You guys are all comedians today, huh? Everybody's a comedian in chat.
Next time, buy something, eh?
Took you a second to get. I got it. Me and my brother have very similar humor though, so I would expect to get it right away. You're indeed a comedian, you could sell out shows. Well, some of us aren't sellouts. I probably should buy something from him, huh? Breaks over, I suppose. What do I have? I've got 16 bolt thrower. We got the TMP. You know, just based on previous experience, probably not going to be the best thing for me to use because it probably eats ammo like crazy. Recipe flash grenade. I haven't been using flash grenades. Recipe bolts is probably important. You know, I probably ought to get the bolt thrower. It's got a special offer right now, 20% off. Let's do it.
Where you gonna put this? Your pocket?
Let's put the Viper. No, don't cancel the purchase. Oh, can I not, Okay, fine. Cancel the purchase.
Will that be all?
Will that be all? Yeah, it is all. Alright. Resources L. I don't know what the resources are really used for. Submachine gun. Okay, so it's for making ammo. Perhaps I should do a little bit of that, but for now I'm going to... I can't put them in storage. Okay, that's unfortunate. I thought I could just put anything in the storage, but maybe not. Time to craft. Yeah, I guess. I suppose. So far, I honestly feel like I'm better off leaving the green herbs uncombined. Unless I can get more health out of them. What does green and red do again? Let me see. Just refills health. Okay. What is this thing? Gunpowder. Craft. Let's make some shotgun shells. We're a little low on that. Anyway, actually. I do need some shotgun shells. Alright. What else can we do here? I don't want to be discarding anything. I got like 1 shell taking up space here. I haven't been using these. Probably best not to discard, though. Why does the shotgun have to be in the suitcase if it's always on your back? Oh, the rifle? Yeah, I don't know. Only Leon knew how to put leaves on top of each other. You just thought about you have to live in the city next year. I never want to live there. Countryside's nice, city's bad. I'm a city person. I wish I lived in the city. I'm probably gonna try and move to a city in a couple of years. If I can. I just don't have space. What am I supposed to do here? I guess... I could, like, put away one of my guns. I guess it doesn't necessarily make sense to have 3 guns. I could send this to storage. And send this to storage as well. Then I can put this over here. And these down here.
yourself, Stretch. Welcome.
And let me buy this.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
I bought it already, so thank you, I suppose. And I think we probably need the recipe for the bolts as well.
Well then, happy cooking. Don't get yourself killed.
Happy
now.
cooking.
Welcome.
What can I do in the tuna menu? I can get more durability, but I don't have enough.
Molding a weapon to suit your
Bolt
specific
thrower.
needs. It's a thing of beauty.
Ricky, you should move to a city here, but if some kid says he's gonna chef you up, fam, he's not trying to cook something for you. Be like, do it. I'll let you cook. Can't wait until I get the laser sights on the knife.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Alright. It's technically the time that I should really stop playing now. Man, yeah, you know what? I got to. It's still a work night. I really want to keep playing. I'm having fun with this game, but I really have to stop. It's a work night. So we're gonna back out of the game and we're gonna do our usual like talking thing. But my hard cutoff for playing the games for the game sections has got to be on most work nights. It's got to be midnight. And it's currently 20 minutes from midnight over here. Which means if I moved on past that typewriter, I'd be assuming that I'd be able to get to another typewriter somewhere else in the game and make significant progress in the next 20 minutes, or I'd be going over my hard cutoff and sacrificing sleep. And I don't think that's probably the best option, because I don't go straight from streaming to sleep. I have some chores I gotta get done. Sometimes I gotta eat something because I haven't eaten in a long time, etc., etc. So, as sad as it is, I'm gonna have to wait Resident Evil for next time. So, let's talk about next time a little bit, shall we? Because, oh, hold on. I noticed I'm actually getting lag in my model, so let's fix that. I don't stand by the lag, even if we're about to wrap up. There we go. I should be better now. So let's talk about next time, because we just got through our second week of the schedules. I love to throw them up on screen. I'm not always going to do that, but I put a lot of time into making these animated schedule things here now. So this is actually our second animated schedule, and I had such a nice time with Resident Evil. I really just want to sit down and like stream this like crazy. Maybe we'll have a longer stream at some point. Maybe Sundays can be a little longer. I don't know. Monday's still a work day, but I like to procrastinate it. We'll see. But yeah, this was our second set, so I got to come up with another schedule probably tomorrow or possibly Saturday, and post it for you guys to see what we're going to be up to next week. Now, that being said, I don't know if I have any real solid plans for next week. I was trying to arrange another collaboration, but it's not set in stone yet. Thank you for the sad violin that I'm leaving. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you coming back. It's been fun hanging out. I do have a fixed schedule now, so you can know when to expect me anyway. That being said, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm going to have to break that fixed schedule slightly. As in, this coming Tuesday, I can't stream because my job has told me that I need to be at work at 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday, which is one of our streaming days, and in fact, the exact streaming time that we usually choose. So I'm going to not be able to stream on Tuesday, which means that I have to shift that stream a little bit to one side or the other. And I'm thinking, you'll see it finalized whenever I reveal my schedule, but I'm thinking I'm going to be shifting it onto the Monday. So we're going to have a stream on Sunday, and then we'll probably have another stream on Monday, and then we'll resume on our usual Thursday schedule later in the week. So it's just going to be that one on Tuesday that I have to shift. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. It's pretty rare that we have to do like evening release things, but they need me on as the lead developer for the .NET stuff on a release that they're doing that night. So I can't say no. It's my job. we'll work around it. But typically you can expect Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and for that to just kind of stay in place as much as possible. They're in the walls, they know. Yeah, I'm always like, someday I feel like somebody I'm working with is going to learn. Especially because I'm trying to grow as a streamer. And we actually have seen growth pretty quickly. We just hit 700 followers, and we're currently at 706, I believe. So I'm excited about that. But inevitably, if I manage to grow like I want to grow, and I start getting a size that is starting to approach the point where I can consider doing it instead of my other job, if that ever comes to be the case, which I'm trying to make it be, there's got to be some awkward point in between there where I'm just famous enough on stream that it's more likely for somebody that I work with at some company to recognize me. I mean, I already have people that I work with who say things, who like use the term sus and stuff. You know, everybody is in the nerdy communities now. It's not like, oh, outside nobody pays attention to the video games or anything. No, I'm a programmer. I work with nerds. Plenty of them watch Twitch. So it's gonna happen eventually, probably. Cobra says growth shall promote you to Ricky-sama soon enough. Not yet though. Just Ricky-san for now. Fair enough, Cobra. I'll wait for the day. The schedule is no schedule. No, the schedule is always the schedule. We're going to still have our normal Sunday stream, and we're going to still have our normal Thursday stream. It's just that Tuesday stream has to shift slightly to the left because work is telling me to. More is your goal growth, grow up so you can touch the ceiling? No, not any more physical growth, please. I'm fine with my current height. Just channel growth. Channel growth is fine. Influencer growth. Content creator growth. Nadia says, I do have a question. Do you look like your avatar or no? Not really, no. I mean, yes and no. I'll say what I mean by that. The very first avatar that I got, which was a PNG, was one done by Podoshia, and it was based off of my actual appearance just turned anime. And then when I went and did my first live 2D model, which Mana Eak designed, and I drew the art for the actual model, and I rigged it myself, that was still based on me. That was just extending my appearance to kind of like the Owl House art style. So it had the same kind of like hairline on one side pulled back, the same place that I part my hair, the same general shape of how some of my hair would come down in my face if I let it when I don't have headphones on, etc., etc. Now this model that you're currently looking at is a further extension and kind of exaggeration off of that last one and has gotten considerably more colorful. So the general place where the hair parts and the hair spikes and the shape and them coming down in the face and all that, they still have a lot of similarities with the last model, which was based off me. But I think what I'm trying to say is every iteration that is made maybe gets a little bit further from my actual appearance, so far anyway. But there's still like the general shape of it, right? My hair is in that place where it parts. I've got facial hair, but not a lot of it. I made this tall like I do. We tried to get the expressions to match my expressions, which hopefully those of you who have seen me on webcam a lot, you agree with that it does have some of my expressiveness. Like you can still see Ricky in this when you look. But it's been getting like little degrees further away from my actual appearance. However, I do feel represented by this model. I feel like this is me. You'll love the new avatar, look really nice. Thank you! Exclamation point model, let me put it in chat. The artist and rigger and designer behind it was Takimi Nada on Twitter, and she did an excellent job. So credit where credit is due. Orson says, what? Ricky is being modest here. I haven't seen him and he's gorgeous. Oh, you have seen me and I'm gorgeous. Well, I appreciate that, Orson. Thank you. I don't even know. I can't even argue with that because I'm just flattered. Subscribe to Wiki's OF. I don't have one yet, Haruru. I mean, I don't have one, Haruru. Pogashia? When you walk, do you go and say FIFA fo fum? Excuse me, I'm not that tall. Come on. Yeah, he's yet. No, yeah, come on. Listen. Words just come out of my mouth. All right. All right with your Borpa. Jose, come on, man. You got to come out of lurking just to jump on that train. How you doing? Good to see you, Jose. I hope you've been having fun here. Yeet. Yeah, yeet. I said yeet, not yet. Mark gets it. Always. Uh-huh. Anyway, let me see who's online. I like to try and end the streams with raids. Once in a while I say let's not raid and just have a calm ending, but I like to end them with raids. So let me see. I do have a decent amount of options. Oh, you know what? Hopefully she's okay with this. Saccharine Devil, Sachi, is on right now. And Sachi has started streaming a little bit more recently. And Sachi, I don't think has hit affiliate yet. But is interested in it. I don't think Sachi's had a lot of raids, so go easy on Sachi, okay? But they did some art for me recently. They were helping Saiba out, for those of you who know Saiba, with funding a project. I want to send a raid over to Sachi. So we're going to go improve Sachi's night, hopefully. Everybody spread the love. Here's a raid message. I'm hoping that this doesn't cause any kind of panic over there. Huba? _ Yeah, you totally don't know who I'm talking about. And here's the sub raid message if you're a sub here. Let's spread the love. And maybe we can help Sachi get affiliate. You're gonna go do the raid? Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming by. We're gonna play some more Resident Evil very soon. I'm kind of addicted to it. I don't know what we're doing next week. I don't have any like collabs quite nailed down. I might be able to before I put up the schedule, but otherwise assume a lot of Resident Evil because that's what we're really into right now. See you later, everybody. Spread the love, okay? Bye.
Blub, blub, blub.